Hello everyone, and welcome to Sass RPG Night, Volume 2. We're on session 40 now, you guys. It's been a while, but we are good to go for this week. We had a lot of discussion last week about what was going on in the world and our place in it and stuff and things and dangerous, and Marassi got to hang out with some of her elven buddies back from when she lived in the Elven Lands. So yeah, that's the way that goes. By the way, my name's Petrikish. Hello. I play Marassi, which is why I'm kind of focused on that, but it's beside the point. I play the Elven Bard, so I am the recorder for these sessions. Anyway, we're gonna hop back into chat. Hopefully we get people back now. We are waiting for Lasagna to go get a drink. It looks like he's back, so let's go ahead and hop in chat. Hello, I have returned.
Hello. No one is here. Everybody's gone.
Oh, okay. I mean, so I should just sign off then? We're done?
Yep. Totally. No, just kidding.
Okay, bye.
All right, we got almost everybody here. Baron's going to be a little bit late. From what I understand, he should be here, from what I understand, within the next 15 minutes. Let's see. Earbud, I think, is on the way, correct?
She's on call.
She's on call. Okay, yeah, no worries. No worries. So we will have almost a full crew, and we will have the full crew here fairly shortly. Perfect, okay.
And Zuck is what about Jack? And Koshiro.
Yeah, Kojiro. We're waiting on Kojiro? Oh, Kojiro's not here, you're right. Where is a Kojiro?
Unconscious in the brig because we're going to rep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. Same.
Oh God.
Like, Donde extra? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't have accent marks. Come on.
Somewhere in the background, I'm hearing the very distant shouts of honorable sacrifice or something like that.
He's not taking me down with him. No, absolutely not.
Oh, it's the Spanish. It's
Fuck
Spanish.
that noise. Yeah. I mean, I speak a little bit of Spanish.
I know no Spanish.
Un pequeño.
No es posible.
Je ne parle español.
I mean, I speak a little bit of a couple different languages, but that's beside the point. Not enough to do anything with, but enough to say a phrase or two every once in a while.
Tentacle man said beep beep boop.
Not German. No, I know almost no German at all.
I'm taking a class on it. Just had the first exam last week.
Oh, nice. How's it going?
I have a guaranteed B in that. We don't know the results yet, but it went well.
Nice.
All right, let's see. I think once we have... Actually, we can start without Kojiro. That would be perfectly fine. We can start without Kojiro, because we can handle some business before we get there. Right, let's go ahead and actually get started with today's session. Yes,
maybe that's a smart idea. Who knows?
What?
I don't know if that's a smart idea. He might want to be here, but also we should probably go.
Well, there's one thing that can be handled prior to everybody needing to be here, and that's the one thing we're gonna do. Actually, no. Yeah, one thing that needs to happen. The other thing, I'd prefer not to have I'd prefer to have everybody here. But if we can't have everybody here, that's okay. But hey, you know what? I rolled that skill check for everybody showing up to D&D on time. I rolled a natural 31. I needed a 40, so, you know. Yeah. Such is the life of a DM, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, last time on RPG Night was Sass Volume 2, or is it afternoon? I can't tell. I'm throwing the clock out the window. Yeah, that's already been done. By the way, fantastic wisdom save, as you mentioned earlier. My wisdom is a natural 1 right now.
When is it higher?
When I can tell time.
This is valid.
Right, so, a lot of things happened last session. You returned from, some of you returned from the archaeological dig site. Shit got real in that 2 sessions ago. Last session, though, was more of the aftermath, in which, let's see, Mao went to give the terrible news to to Alina's father, who happened to be one of the priests within the cathedral. Some of you reported your findings to one Professor Chroma, who apparently is making efforts to now ward off that archaeological dig site with the help of the cathedral. And if memory serves me correct, certain deals were made last session. Is that right, Valdir?
That is indeed correct.
And those hello, Earbud. Your timing is perfect. All right, so yes, certain deals were made, and if I remember correctly, they were shared with the rest of the group as far as what the destination was, what the pay was, because if I remember correctly, 2 of you have a payoff this morning. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yes.
And then finally, let's see. Oh, yes, you all came together in one of the libraries to meet some of Marasi's elven friends, but someone was watching, and you found this person, but they were able to get away just barely. They escaped through what appeared to be a dimension door. You yourselves said, "Hold my beverage," and summoned what effectively was a door which led to a gigantic mansion. And you have been staying there ever since. By the way, everybody gets a long rest in there if you so choose. No shifts will be needed in there. If it matters, it will not be needed. We're going to fast forward probably about 12 hours because some of you have been doing some role play in there. I'm going to fast forward 12 hours. That's going to be the easiest way to resolve everything here. So let's say it's the next morning at this point. Early morning. I'm talking about like just before sunrise early morning. That's all I got. It's your turn, guys.
Oh, okay. Now I'm sitting and thinking. I lost what to think about.
If it's morning, Valdir is going to be in the kitchen.
I'll wander that direction, I guess.
Eggs and bakey, wakey, wakey.
Sigh.
Morning, Valdir. We're up pretty
Morning.
early.
Have to feed this lot with something, don't we?
I suppose.
You look tired.
Long night. Lots of stuff to think about.
Considering the situation, I'd expect eggs, hash browns, or just some mental stew.
I mean, whatever's here, I'll end up eating. I definitely have worse.
Oh, that settles that then. Eggs it is. Any idea about, well, the entire bloody situation?
Yeah, I'm torn a little bit. I want to help my people, want to help get supplies to them, but at the same time, I know that it's dangerous, and I know that one wrong step could cost 2 of us our lives. And that would be beneficial to those who in Realm want to destroy my people. So, I don't know, Valdir. How would you feel about this if your entire civilization, your entire people, depended on how well you could be quiet and not be seen?
When you dance the edge of a sword, lass, it's best to do it in a jig.
You're actually ridiculous and I hate you.
I'm actually actually slowly smiling at that
I was
response.
trying to figure out how to respond to that. But jeez.
No.
Yara.
Hey, you're ridiculous. I'm breaking up with you.
Whoa. Well, breaking news. This just in.
Listen, it's the best response I could
Literal.
think
It is,
of.
and it fits your
It's
character. which
literal
is-
breaking
Hmm.
news.
Anyways, in a situation like this, he's gonna start like finishing up frying some bacon. The best you can do is exactly that. We've got a job to do, and as far as I can tell, it'll help your people. It'll get me paid.
And that's all that really matters, huh?
Not quite.
If you want to stay secret, then there's not much we can relate on.
You can also bring up that Artaya helped devise this plan.
True.
And
It's-
Artaya is also an elf.
It's coming up. I was about to raise that. Thank you very much, dear.
Oh no, you just got to talk about dancing a jig on the edge of a fucking blade.
Anyways,
Which edge?
Hopefully not the sharp
God,
one.
fucking.
Probably the sharp one.
It probably is the sharp one. We can hope it's not.
Anyways,
Anyway,
not only doing this for the pay, but mind you, it's skint at that.
Okay,
Got,
fuck.
Hang on, let me find a song. Someone else come downstairs.
When
by the way,
Foxy-
by the way, I need this quoted
Please.
stat.
Yes. Agreed.
I'm gonna say Croesus or Griffin of Blood.
Innocuous, what's your name? Glide. Accurate.
Sorry about that. I was moving it.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Yeah, no problem.
Pipe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lickety black.
There you go. There's the song. Anyways, moving on. Got more at stake in this job than I want to say. Oh, go
Did
ahead.
Artaya find any good things in the bottle she was sniffing?
We moved 12 hours from that, so assume you did or didn't.
Wait, what?
The lounge.
Hello.
Sniffing
Basically,
bottles?
Croesus found a bunch of bottles around with no labels on them, so he just put them on the table and said, "You decide which one's good."
The dragon's breath bottles?
No,
They're not all
there
dragon's
was-
breath, are they?
There was one bottle of Dragon's Breath and a
Oh.
whole bunch of other bottles that didn't have any labels on them.
Oh, those bottles, right?
Oh no.
No, you find nothing interesting.
That's
Listen, everything can't be a trap.
Just most things.
You would expect them.
Of course. I always expect a trap.
So, can I be out there to yell about deer?
Yeah. And you just the smell of cooking breakfast. If I would assume anyone who wants to smell breakfast and come down is welcome.
I will go downstairs.
That's the question, Baldir. Were we in the same room that night?
Were we?
There are
Are
enough
you?
rooms for everybody to sleep separately if they so chose. They didn't have to, though.
That's the question, and Baldir has to answer.
No, dear. That's you. That's
no,
you
no,
who has
that's
to answer.
Baldir. That's Baldir who has to answer it.
Why
I
did you-
almost said get a room.
I'm fucking trying, man.
Fine then.
Well,
Yes.
yes.
How about that? Yes. If she wasn't mad at him, you know.
Well, maybe she's mad at him now.
What did I miss? Nothing.
You missed.
Everything that is nothing.
You missed the most glorious. Glorious.
Moving on.
Yes. Moving on. Moving on. Who's ready for breakfast? Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm eating breakfast.
I mean, those eggs look ready. I think, Valdir. Right?
Yep. Potatoes are after him.
I need breakfast.
Yes. Yes, Innocuous, please.
Now I want someone to cook me breakfast.
Yeah, actually though.
I
please.
would.
I'm real breakfast.
I'm just gonna say I have considered that. I could very
Cooking
easily
me
pull that in here. No, I'm talking about what Honoculus said. I have considered that. I'm not doing that. There's an Esper. Perfect.
I thought you were gonna cook me breakfast. I was excited.
No, you're not in there. Not yet. You're not in there yet.
No, like actual breakfast.
Yeah,
like
like
in real life
IRL.
breakfast.
Wait, what? What? Okay, moving
We
on.
want breakfast. We're hungry.
Moving on. Moving on.
Oh my god. I guess like the cat is like so far out of the bag that there's no more bag anymore. Hey guys, I'm joining the campaign.
Yeah.
What is the bag? That's how far the cat is. It's in Asia now.
We turned the bag of holding inside out. That's what happened.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't do that. That's a bad. Especially if it's Frederick's, please.
We'll do it in front of Serenity.
Oh god.
All right, y'all settle down.
Not the bombs.
Oh
Serenity's
God!
just angsty because she hasn't had breakfast.
Listen, there's
Probably.
breakfast. There's breakfast being served right now. Okay.
IRL breakfast.
No, yeah,
Ah.
actually though, I need food. I'm really hungry.
Eat something, you fool!
There isn't anything.
Okay. Okay.
You can eat
Okay.
yourself.
Let's get this back on track here.
Catch me outside, how about that?
What?
Do you get all your dank memes from Reddit?
I don't even use Reddit. I get my dank memes from Instagram. Get wrecked.
Cat is the bag. Oh God. Okay, that's
Oh,
a whole
no.
level of. That's a whole level of something I don't want to go. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. Now we're role playing. Okay, here we go.
So, clear enough weather outside to start out?
Don't know yet.
Funny, there's no windows anywhere
Well, that's
in this
useful to
mansion.
know. That's good to know.
Yeah, none.
All right, retcon what he said.
Yeah, we can't actually see outside, Valdir. This is a spell in an alternate dimension. And the doorway if we poked our head outside is still inside a building, so even then we can't tell what the weather's like outside, so it doesn't really matter.
It's fine. I just put you all in a giant frickin' bag of holding or something.
Basically.
Pretty much.
I did that. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Future notes. Next house is a giant bag of holding. Got it.
Me
Just gonna shape it like that.
too. Man,
Ooh,
me
Heon,
too.
watch that. Watch yourself there.
So we could walk outside.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get some popcorn.
Should I go make popcorn?
Are we
I
ready
mean,
to go?
I made mac and cheese, so.
Realistic meal sounds in our campaign. I didn't even load those up, and we've already got realistic meal sounds. Fantastic.
Okay, man. It's
That's
quite
dedication right there.
delicious. It's white cheddar.
Ooh. Nice.
Indeed.
making me more hungry than I already am.
Good.
Oh.
Suffer, perish.
No.
Not actually, because that'd be mean. But metaphorically perish. Also, Lasagna, I DM'd you something.
Uh-huh. I check.
I don't know. That's why I ask. Let's just say for my character, I'm fucking dedicated. I have a list of thingy things that I shall be using.
Don't we all love the thingy thing list?
Oh, it's detailed, man. It's off of Reddit, and it's gonna be so helpful.
Oh god, I'm scared.
I'm so confused. Where are we and what are we doing right
We
now?
are in a
You're-
mansion, in an alternate dimension, and or it's been
Your characters don't know that.
Right. I do.
Well,
My
your
character
character knows that.
character knows
Wimtoss knows.
Yeah.
We're
Everybody
in a
else doesn't.
magnificent mansion.
Correct, and we're eating breakfast.
But your characters don't know it's a magnificent mansion. Yeah.
We do. She told us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. She did. Never mind. Y'all know.
I'm just
Sounds
like,
like-
one day I can do it.
Yeah, someday.
If I live that long.
Also true.
And the jig's up, which means I get to save money on makeup. I don't have to keep resupplying.
Oh yeah, that will be good.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel like I'm back in music theater. So much makeup. Ugh.
Yeah.
So much makeup.
Wait,
This
hang
the
on.
most cakey stuff too.
Hang on a sec, Baron. When your characters were using makeup, were you also putting on makeup?
Yeah, I had to
this.
put makeup on myself. Oh no, not like right now, but just the idea of having to put on makeup every day just gives me horrible,
Also, Baron.
painful flashbacks of.
I got
Theater.
confused because
Baron.
I thought you were putting on makeup out of character as well as in character, and I was like, damn, that's dedication.
I'd do it.
Speaking of
Yes,
dedication,
yep.
we still have real meal eating noises going
Shut
on.
up! I'm trying as fast as I can.
No, it's fine.
It's also because I don't want to keep pushing to talk while I'm eating.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I was
Mhm.
yeah, I was confused by that too, Croesus. Oh yeah.
Man, I was looking at my list and I'm like, I found the exact thing I wanted. And then I scrolled through because I'm like, oh, I'll find it again. I can't find it right now. Where the frick is it? Is it called The Wedding? Is that it? No.
Earbud, that should be. Let's see. I noticed your wisdom modifier. I think plus proficiency or plus level. I need to look that up to be sure.
Can check. Y'all keep going. I'll get your spell list here. This one.
Mage hands,
Druid, correct?
potatoes
Yes.
and food.
Number of spell slots or spells
Spells
reserved.
prepared.
Are you leveling
Prepared, okay.
up?
No. She just wants to make sure how many she has to have. Here we go. Spellcasting. Prepared
Wisdom
and casting
plus level.
spells. It is. Yeah, it's wisdom. It's wisdom modifier plus level as was mentioned. Yep, you're correct. So it's gonna be 6 plus your wisdom modifier. Excellent. Okay.
Oh dear, just give me food. I don't care what you give me.
Bloody
Or
hell.
you're the short order cook.
Just give me a damn plate. Give me some food. Or I'm just gonna mage hand and grab as much as it can and walk away and
Eggs it is then.
passes over a plate of eggs, diced potatoes, a whole potato.
I can't put that all down in one. Wait, let me move this. I got it. I got it all. We're good.
Hey, found here.
What's that? Juntos?
Food. Some sort.
Wait your turn. Give him all.
Yeah.
Just use the mage hand. It's faster.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Unless we already did that.
Not
Yeah.
this
actually, see, this is what happens when Goku powers up. All the other characters are sitting around having breakfast, going, "So, how's the weather? Well, it's looking a little windy outside, or something like that. Really sunny though."
See, clearly, though, there's no recap because the story hasn't truly begun till I join. Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I'll be right back.
Oh man, bacon.
I like this
Someone
chat.
knows how to live.
Steaming cup of coffee, way you like it. I don't drink coffee, so please tell me how I like it. It's an empty cup of coffee that's steaming.
Or it's actually tea, which would be possibly.
Haggis? Why haggis?
Because why not?
Was.
Yes, haggis.
And haggis.
Yes.
Man, I
Haggis.
love haggis.
Haggis is so good,
Wait.
though.
This combat is almost as good as the last combat we had. Munches popcorn.
Jab, jab, jab.
Did Artaya drink coffee in the tavern? Thought it was tea.
I mean, I'm going back from, you know...
Holy shit, there's a map. Holy shit, I just zoomed out on the map.
Yeah, we have a map.
Oh.
It's a big map.
Oh my god, where are we?
We are here.
Wait,
Let me
no,
zoom
we're
out
in
on
the
the
back.
map.
Are
again,
we, though?
I just-
Are we? Are we really?
Oh, I see.
Although technically you're not there. You're in You're in another
Were
dimension.
we here originally?
We're in space. That's where we are right now.
No,
Something like
originally
that.
here.
Like, were we
You're
there
in a- you're-
originally?
You're in space. It's three-dimensional. I won't tell you where though.
Wow, what a
It's not
detailed
10th dimensional?
dungeon master.
Wait, no. You know what? If we go fourth dimension though, we're just gonna break everything. So why don't we just go ahead and move forward, huh?
I should have just looked at the "you are here."
Yes,
That would've
that's the
been
one. That
I
is the
think-
one.
I do think I'm gonna open the door to the mansion, walk outside, and see if I can find the sun.
You fall through space, choke into.
Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
I know where you are.
Man, thank you. I wonder.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Me too, man. Sometimes it just be like that.
Guys, I think I found you.
Wait, so we're in a college, so it's back to school?
Yes. Yeah, we're on.
Oh my
we're
god.
So it's fine.
Knowledge.
Right.
Actually, no, that's not true. You're actually here.
We're in our right university.
Yeah, we're here.
Knowledge. So much
Mage's
knowledge. I'm guessing this map gets like, do you like fill it out for every location we go to? Because it's gonna look really freaking cool at the end.
Do I fall through an endless abyss like everyone was saying? We will find out next week.
On You're lying.
We spend the
D
first
and
half.
D Pro.
we spend half of the session just
Two additional visitors enter the room. That would be Hayan and Falar.
Yep, I definitely get up and leave. Good God. Out the door, looking around for sun. With my goggles on, looking for sunlight.
Wait, you leave the you exit the front door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You exit the front door. You reappear in the waiting room.
I go looking for windows. I just want to know what the weather's like.
Good news, there's a window right over there.
Bazinga!
Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah. Go back inside.
Roll perception, please.
Oh God.
He stepped through a portal to another universe, then hey.
I want a nat one so bad right now. I can't tell you how much I want a nat one.
Nat one, champ. Let's go.
I think that was perception.
Perception, yes.
Oh,
16. Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Oops.
I mean, am I missing the giant glowing doorway that is our magical mansion?
No, you're fine. You find it.
Big bright neon sign that is our doorway. It's the neon sign.
Excuse me as I roll a natural 2, as I am apparently cursed today. Wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, Esper.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of traffic outside. There's a few people walking by. You kind of hear them as they're walking by. You just kind of hear the standard, hey, maybe a couple students talking together as they're kind of prepping for the day, that sort of thing. You do hear a set of footsteps though approaching the door approaching the waiting area though, as opposed to just going away, as opposed to going down the hallway. They're clearly approaching the waiting room.
Well, it keeps me away from that snooty elf. What do I see? Who do I see?
Nothing yet. Just approaching footsteps. One pair of footsteps.
Well, I just sit up against the wall, and I'm just like, this should be interesting.
Oh God, I'm dying. Oh, I'm sorry.
20d10 emotional damage? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, your bud's attack of flaming slap. It's a cantrip.
Jesus Christ.
It does 20d10 emotional damage. Stand healing is
Wow. I'm
I hate all of you.
today.
Wow.
I hate all of you.
I guess from my roll, you could say I'm halfway there. Whoa! Whoa.
You forgot the additional qualifier there, Earbud.
Oh.
Yes, any salt on a table within 100 feet immediately spills onto said table.
GG.
Someone looks at the table like, oh fuck.
Okay. So.
Oh damn! I see the emotional damage now.
Yep.
Jeez. Oh.
20d10 is nasty.
Yeah, but I saw Taya's comment. Oh. That is
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so one pair of footsteps approaching. That would be to you. Let's see. It is. Aha! It is It appears to be a younger man, dressed in what appears to be a wizard's robe. Actually, when he sees you, he perks up a little bit, perhaps as if he was looking for you.
It's the
Or
first time anybody's seen a drow and perked up.
Thank you, Earbud. That's what I was thinking.
You're welcome.
At which point, he says, I thought there were more of you. Are your companions nearby?
They're around. What can I do for you?
Yes, if you could relay a message to, oh gosh, what was his name? Valdir?
Yeah, fuckface. What can I tell him for you? He's an amazing cook, by the way. Amazing cook.
If you would let him know that the cargo is ready.
So we're ready to leave.
Yes. In fact, we're just doing our check right now to make sure all the cargo is loaded. It should be done within the next 30 minutes.
Thank you, friend. I'll let him know, and I just walk in through the door.
Excellent. Okay.
Bye. Through the door.
Bye.
Valdir!
Hey.
One of your fucking little shits that gave you a job came and said the ship's loaded.
Good. Croesus, finish up with that fucking bacon, will ya?
30 minutes till we're ready to leave. Well, they're ready for us to leave.
We're gonna get the first half of our payment, Croesus.
Can Octaya go to the ship and observe them loading it and make sure it's loaded properly?
Yes.
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 Is that a yes?
Yes. That's a yes.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a yes, like you're saying yes, what do you want?
Yes. No, that's a yes. You can. In fact, I'm nodding very, very aggressively yes, even though you can't see it.
Why? Wintel, shut the fuck up.
Wait, where's...
Why?
You little bitch.
Why does your name not pop up now?
Stop it.
Why does your name never pop up when I try to PM you something? No matter what your character is.
Because
Just
every
type
time
in
it starts
V,
with a
and
V.
usually the first one.
Yeah, nothing ever pops up. I just message you on Discord. Fuck this shit.
The fault in our knower.
God damn it. There's no cancer involved in this, please.
No promises.
Stop.
I was
Me
actually
too, man.
I was asking that of Falar and Heian, but
I'm sorry?
I was looking at Heian and Falar and I was asking that question.
Heian basically is going to answer you, saying, if you do head back to, if you are heading back to the our homeland, just take care not to be seen. Obvious reasons.
I know.
Well, regardless of what you do, this mansion will not be here in 12 hours, so whatever plans that you have, consider beginning execution of those plans shortly. If you need anything, we'll be making our preparations, but we won't be going back. We'll be here.
I know.
At least we'll be in Everbright University.
Yeah, Valar told me. At least part of it, so.
Which one of them's the one that was the snooty elf that could see me when I was invisible? The one who
that was
touched
Hand.
me.
That was Hand.
Okay. I want to do something really rude with Magic Mouth right now, but I won't.
I know. We'll be cautious and we'll take it slow, but I'll probably end up contacting you for updates and information because I'm curious as to what your research shows. In particular regarding the regarding what Valar has in his possession.
And if we have any updates on our end, we'll let you know.
Thank you. Alright.
Hey, do you think we could make a quick pit stop by that wizard? Fuck, what was his name? The researcher we met on our way over to Everbright University.
Oh, you're talking about Chroma?
No, the one we met
The
in
necromancer.
row, the necromancer.
That was,
Where's my note page? God damn it, scroll.
fucking hell, what was his name?
We don't know his name, therefore he is Fred.
Where is he?
What was his name?
I don't know, I'm trying to find that out.
It was
I'm scrolling through my notes.
It was something common, I thought. Was it Ned?
Ned! It was
Ned, that's right, it was Ned. That's
Holy
right.
shit, I was close. Fuck.
You were close, that's why I remembered it.
Kind of. Okay. I want to make a pit stop to see Ned. He still owes me a favor.
So I take it y'all are about to leave the mansion?
Yeah, at least I am. Everyone else can decide for themselves, but I'm heading out.
Let me rephrase
They got the first part of their payment to pick up.
Let me rephrase the question. Is anybody staying in the mansion?
I'm going to find Ned.
Ned. Nobody's staying in the
What a
mansion.
name.
Okay. All right. Let's. Okay, so everybody is leaving the mansion. Let's see. We have Esper heading over to see Ned. We have Valdir. And Croesus, you're going too, is that correct?
Yes.
To pick up the payment, Octaya is going to oversee things at the ship. Let's take care of Esper first, actually.
Okay.
In this case, based on everything that's going on. Esper, you're looking for Ned. Doesn't take you too long to find him. Probably takes you about, I'm going to say about 10 minutes.
Ned!
Oh, you! Hey!
Hey.
Oh, you.
When we were on the ship coming here, and I had identified that sword, you said that you would be able to get me in touch with someone who could make that waterproof clay and masking makeup for me?
Yes. In fact, if you're looking for some, I've been told that he is expecting you here this morning. Just down the hall, take a left, take a right, and straight to the end of the hall. Should find him.
Okay. Down the hall,
take a left, take a right, all the way to the end.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Going, mumbling that under my breath.
Okay. You follow those directions all the way there. You see what appears to be a how should I put this? It's not so much it's you can tell it's a supply store, but it takes you a minute or two to realize it's a supply store. It's kind of like it's not really one that a lot of people would go to. It's kind of one of those specialty type of stores that really doesn't advertise itself really. You have to know where to look for it to know where it is, kind of thing.
I'm jotting this down in my little book I keep in my satchel. This is where to get supplies. Left,
take a left,
right,
take a right, all the way to the hall. Yeah.
EA start?
Yes.
No, you forgot the up, down, down. And also, you're not getting 29 extra lives, okay?
Damn it.
Well,
okay. Oh, shit. 27, I'm sorry, because you start with 3. Never mind. Go on. Yes, I have played Contra back in my day, thank you. I have played Gradius as well. Anyway, go on.
I'll step inside. Hello?
No immediate answer, but you do hear what sounds to be, you hear some, a shuffling of, what sound like, maybe bottles, in an area that you can't see. You also hear almost a shout, not quite a shout, but a kind of a loud talking. I'll be right with you.
Okay, thank you. Well, the weather outside's gonna be frightful, but the shop is so delightful. There ain't no place to go.
And on that note, a 5'7" elf turns the corner, hears that singing, and turns right back the fuck around.
But baby, it's cold outside.
A mage hand appears at the door, giving you a one-finger salute.
Ned told me that you might be expecting me for some weird reason.
Shuffling stops. You're the bugger who was supposed to be here. You're late.
Sorry, we got called in at the Mages College and then got sent off to do a job by them and then got back and now we're being sent off for another job. It's really confusing.
And I've got 20 jobs I'm supposed to be dealing with over here. What's your specialty, son?
I'm a little slower than you are.
Fantastic. I got a box for you. And he takes a box out from the back and he puts it in a small box, about maybe it's not even big. It's maybe a foot long, 6 inches high, not very big. Inside the box are 3 different bottles, containing 3 different colors of various supplies that you were requesting.
Oh, thank you. How much do I owe you?
And Ned took care of it. You don't worry about it. Of course, next time you come in here, you better not be singing that god-awful song.
Sorry, I'm not a wizard, I'm a bard. Music
or I'll make it snow a different color on your face. Now get out of here.
Yellow snow? As I take the box and run. Thank you.
Now we move on to Valdir and Croesus. Valdir, I have actually, Valdir and Croesus, I have a small concern I need y'all to take care of. I need a perception check from both of you, please, on the way there.
Okay, coming up.
Well,
Nat one.
I'm using my own dice, so fuck
Nat
both
one.
While that has happened, fuck you.
Oh, jeez.
I love you
15
now.
from
No, you don't.
Croesus.
Just say Does a Sintana appear
That was
out of
actually a nat
himself
20.
out there?
Oh, not 20 from Naura. Okay.
Thea.
He's rigging his dice.
Not.
Not 20. Okay. I was gonna say if you actually did nat 1, I would have said, Valdir, you're just so focused on getting your payment that you're just making a beeline for your payment. But with the nat 20, out the corner of your eye, you actually see someone that you see a familiar, not a familiar face, but a face you've seen before. In fact, it is one of the it's one of the people that you actually it's one of the people you actually hired for this expedition.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be he seems to have a bit of a small crowd around him.
Oh, I'm alive again. What's going on?
And you and see this person, as far as you can tell with the nat 20, you can actually hear it. It almost sounds like he's trying to tell someone's fortune.
You go up ahead. He's gonna say to Croesus, I'm gonna handle this issue. Oi! Thought we hired you to check for the ship.
Does that person respond?
I totally just missed everything. What?
Good job.
Like, I just got back and I just heard fortune and I'm like, what?
Yeah, okay. Does that character respond to Valdir Tamsin?
No, I totally missed the exposition. What is happening? Where am I?
Okay, you're okay. Tamsin, you're in the Mages College. You have a small crowd around you.
Oh, cool.
And you're in the middle of telling somebody's fortune. Valdir has basically shouted something to the effect of, "Oh, I thought we told you to do your job," or something to that effect.
Do your fucking job.
Who, to this man or me?
To you.
Oh, to me.
To you.
Yes.
Who he is?
He's the person that did actually hire you.
Oh shit. Well, thanks, man.
I mean, this was my airdrop. Okay, there you go.
I know. I'm just like, I thought he was tired. Okay. Okay, I see. Shut up! I know I had one job, Arcana, and also I just saw that.
How does Tamsin's character respond?
I'm just thinking. I'm sorry.
Or does she respond and just keep telling the fortune?
I honestly would just keep telling the fortune, so we're gonna keep telling the fortune.
Okay.
Valdir's gonna kind of like shove his way through the crowd.
There's not much of a crowd. There's like maybe 6 or 7 people there. You get through one person, you're right there.
He's gonna like lean in, elbow down, onto the. I'm assuming she's doing the fortune on like a box or table or something.
There would be a half a crate basically that she's doing it on, or he's doing it on. Yeah.
It's an upside down milk crate.
Pretty much, yes.
I've got a fortune for you, lass. You don't get to the ship in about 10 minutes.
Glad.
I'm foreseeing you getting fired.
Not good. Oh. Okay. My guy, he clears his throat and then he looks up at, what's his? Valdir?
Lad.
Yeah, Valdir. Yeah, you would know his name. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Captain Valdir, actually.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Not Captain Valdir. Not Captain Valdir. Actaya is the captain. Potatoes.
Second in command, Valdir, then.
That's up
Deck
to her.
swapper. Valdir.
Co-captain Valdir.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Tamsin.
He's gonna say, "Good day, sir." And yes, of course, I shall be right there. However, as you can see, I just have a little bit of business on my hands at the moment. Apparently, my fortunes are surprisingly accurate, as so rumored.
Oh, lovely. Get them done as quick as you can then, because we're shipping off here in a bit.
Why, of course. And if I say, if you feel up to it.
Can't be interested.
I see. Never mind then.
Croesus and I are going to get the first half of our payment. Get to the ship. Then he's
Great.
going to head off.
Valdir, just for shits and giggles, let me get a perception check from you one more time, please.
Oh dear God, what are you doing?
Just
Everything
for
wrong.
shits and giggles.
Nothing, everything perfectly, and
That
nothing
was
is
cocked.
wrong.
Okay, go ahead. Roll again.
Both is where I've been standing
There
by
we go.
because
16.
16.
16 without mod. With
okay.
mod, that would be...
Doesn't even matter. I rolled in that too.
Yeah.
My dice suck today. I've inherited. Hey, now, can you roll on Roll20 again? I've got your bad dice now. Yeah. So you hear that voice.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Yep. There it is.
There it is.
It is back!
There it is. Right on fucking cue. Roll20. I love you so much.
What are the odds?
It waits.
5%, actually. The odds are
It
5%.
hungers.
Oh my god, that's great. I'm gonna clip that later. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Moving on.
Yes,
That was
moving,
beautiful.
moving on.
Hate all of you.
Holy
I
shit.
hate all of you.
Moving on.
You really?
Do.
Oh, hang on.
I
This
like
is
how
why.
everyone is taken aback.
Okay, moving on. Valdir,
Yep.
someone in that little small crowd, under his breath, and you catch it under his breath, says something to the effect of oh, what was I gonna say? Gosh, now I forgot what he was gonna say. God damn it. Oh boy, the shenanigans we get into, right? He says something to the effect of I need a word. God dang it. Give me a second.
Word?
Let me find a word. I need to find a word here.
Now where you turn and see as he bites his thumb at the... Bite thou thumb back?
this means war.
Oh, I got
This
one
is
for
when
you.
the new world war starts.
Wait, no, I got something for you. He says something to the effect of, bleeding pusher probably couldn't punt a dwarf 2 meters.
You.
No, but I could
Wow.
kill your ass half looking at it. And he just keeps walking.
I had to get the dwarf punching reference in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Anyway, Valdir and Croesus, takes another couple minutes. That dalliance took you an extra 5 minutes, so 15 minutes in. You still got 15 minutes. You arrive, or which way are you going, by the way?
Towards base, I'm assuming we were told, like, where we could get the enchanting service done.
Oh, yes.
Points in that direction. We're going that way.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, you're going that way, and you arrive. No problem at all. You arrive there, and you're greeted by actually 2 different people. One of them appears to be a dwarven smith. The other one, a half-elf. What appears to be a half-elf mage. I've been told to expect both of you. How are you today?
Still breathing, thankfully.
Still breathing is a good day.
Aye. I'm assuming you have everything you need to get the payment ready.
We have everything ready. We just need the containers, if you will. And by that, he's referring to the items which will hold the enchantment.
Mm-hmm. Valdir's gonna pull his rapier off his waist, hand it over.
The half-elf is the one who takes that item.
Croesus, give him something you want chanted.
Gives the glaive.
Oh, okay. And the dwarf looks at this and he says, "You know, what was his name? Ned. Ned was in here earlier. Said he had something extra special for you."
Did he now?
Something about the research that you helped him with. Hold on just one moment. I got something for you. And they head to the back.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're welcome back.
I had to deal with something because guess what, guys?
Your
The
uncle.
Browns just tied against the Steelers.
Dude, what?
They did. They just tied up
Wait,
a game
what?
against the Steelers.
Wait,
the
what?
Browns.
Are you telling me
Bullshit.
that the Browns
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying.
That's gotta be bullshit.
It's
God
not a
damn it.
lie.
I'm gonna have
It's
to,
not a lie.
if they lose to the Browns, I'm gonna have
Look
to
it
burn my
up right now.
panties.
No way. Sorry, excuse me.
I'm gonna have to burn my penance now.
Sorry. Didn't mean to derail anything.
Okay, so where
Not
were
only
we?
did
Oh
they
yes.
tie it up, but there's a minute 58 left. Holy fuck.
Yep.
So it takes a little bit longer than you were expecting. The good news is that they had everything ready to go before you got there, and there's no wait because you're actually in there before the shop opens to the general public. So that's good news. But it does take a little bit longer than you were expecting. It takes actually about 30 minutes.
It's pretty fucking quick for enchanting.
Well, they were already ready with almost everything.
Yeah.
So that's why. They bring both of the items back. Croesus, if I can get a investigation check from you, please.
It's going to be a nat one.
That one. Close.
It's a one with another crooked thing associated with it. It's all the same because you have no idea. It looks like your glaive. By the way, Ned said that he packed an extra special surprise in here for you, something that he felt like you might thoroughly enjoy. It's his way of saying thank you for your assistance with his research.
What fucking assistant?
Valdir.
Hi.
The rapier has been adjusted to your specifications.
All right.
If you would like, feel free. Give it a few minutes to test out. Right over there, and he points to three training dummies over to your left.
All right. He'll move over there and I suppose just do a few quick swipes.
As you walk over there, you feel a little bit lighter on your feet. A little bit lighter than you normally would. You got a little bit of extra pep in your step, so to speak. You said you take a few jabs with it.
Mm-hmm.
Feels pretty good. I mean, it feels better. This is definitely some quality craftsmanship. They didn't even mess with the handle. They didn't mess with any of the nice little grooves that you use for your fingers to hold on. It's just like it's perfect, just like you ordered.
All right then.
Feels natural.
He'll turn to him, just kind of give him a quick nod, slipping it back in its sheath.
I'm gonna go watch that game. I'll be back in a few minutes.
GG.
Well, you approve then?
You did your job. It's fine work.
What
I
exactly
believe
did you do on this?
This was more of Ned's doing. We just simply applied his research to your weapon. If you want more information, I believe Ned would be the one to speak with on this.
And no idea where he is. Let's just go.
Okay then.
Sorry.
That's okay. Next, let's go to the rest of the party. What's the rest of the party doing?
I'm moving towards the airship.
Let me rephrase that. Is anybody not moving towards the airship?
Is the crowd still there?
You didn't declare you were heading in that direction beforehand.
That's true.
So you don't know.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the airship.
Okay. So nobody's not heading to the airship. Perfect. Okay. That means everybody at this time is heading towards the airship. Okay. All of the party except for Esper, Voldir, and Croesus are now at the airship. There are about five or six deckhands appear to be inspecting cargo over there. A couple people seem to be directing traffic. Looks like they're just wrapping up whatever they're doing there. And for Octaya would already have a report at this point that everything seems to be A-okay and ready to go. They're just making sure everything is indeed secured at this point.
Cool.
At which point, we would enter Esper. So Esper's coming in about a few minutes behind everybody else.
I wonder. Well, I'm gonna just head on to the ship, see who I see.
Everybody would be there that you know of except for Voldir and Croesus.
Oh, those two little shits aren't back yet. Can't leave without them. Now I'm gonna go down. Can I get on our ship?
Yes.
If anybody needs me or needs anything, I'm gonna be downstairs. I got new chemicals to change out.
Tamsin,
go downstairs.
Tamsin, when your character is finished fortune telling, are you heading to the airship?
Yes.
Okay. Next to arrive would be Tamsin's character.
What's it like on the airship?
Oh, it's a fairly large ship, much larger than any ship you've seen before. It looks like just a regular sailing vessel, though. Roll an Arcana check, if you would, please.
Okie dokie.
Arcana, get in the barrel.
Arcana!
Oh.
I'm back, guys. Hello.
Hey! Okay, it just looks like a normal ship to you. It doesn't look like... I mean, you would think that an airship would be, in the air. not in the sea. This is confusing. This looks like a regular ship to you. Mal, by the way, I'm putting your character on the ship at this point.
Okay, I have no idea where we are, what's going on.
You're finalizing all the preparations to head out at this point.
Okay.
By the way, we spent 40 minutes having breakfast and pouring salt all over the entire campaign.
Mr. Obama, are you there?
Oh,
yeah. We are here.
Oh
We're all
my god,
here.
okay, hello. I don't know what happened.
Hello.
And finally, last ones arriving would be Valdir and Croesus.
Right. Let's move. If we're all set, we should get to head it.
Valdir, one of the mages approaches you at this time.
Aye.
Just wanted to confirm with you that everything has been secured on the vessel. All cargo has been accounted for, and hands you a list. Hands you a 3 pieces of parchment detailing everything that is in the cargo.
He's gonna look through them a bit slowly, just checking over the entire list.
Okay. You see what appears to be very basic supplies: clothing, tents, sleeping bags, food. A lot of food on dried goods, though. Things that are that will last a little bit longer. Like your jerkies, your smoked goods. Definitely a lot of rations involved. Some basic rations. You're feeding refugees that have nothing left to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Effectively. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
There's also some winter clothing associated with that. Some coats, some cloaks, things of that nature. As the weather may be turning soon, it would be appropriate for that to be in, the cargo list. There also appear to be a few potions on this list. Those potions seem to be that more of a medicinal variety, equivalent to something that would be like a cure wounds type of potion. Probably more so for, like, say, whoever's there with medical purposes, some herbs, things of that nature, probably to assist those who are very poorly off.
Yeah.
More injured than hungry. Seems to be fairly standard cargo, plus a few extras in there, basically the herbal supplies, things like that, that normally wouldn't be on such a list, but would make sense if you're helping refugees. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
And all of these are clearly labeled in the hold?
Clearly labeled. Be careful though with the 2 boxes. With the 2 boxes marked glass. That's where those are, and he points to the potions and herbs listed on the list.
Right. We'll make sure those are kept nice and safe.
They should be well secured though. We secured those with extra rope and made sure that we actually added a small area where we could fit that cargo nice and neat, so it doesn't jostle around a bit as you're moving. A little bit of a modification. Hopefully that isn't too much of a problem. It shouldn't affect any movement on the vessel though. On your 2nd floor, by the way.
Perfect. Right. We'll ship off as soon as we're ready.
Excellent. Just need you to sign here, and sign here, please.
He's gonna sign his name, but also going to call Octaya over and get her to sign.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you sign your documentation, sign the 2 places. Octaya.
Hang on.
Who is watching who is watching the real-life version of tomfoolery happening. There's clearly sorcery involved here.
I messaged her, but she is on D&D. Not that kind of D&D. Do not disturb D&D.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What?
They went to overtime.
You watching the game too?
No, I mean, I just get text alerts about it. I just had my phone off because we were in D&D, because I follow the Steelers, see what's going on in their lives. Well...
They went to overtime.
You know, that's the first good question I've seen involving... That's the first good question I've seen from the session today. By the way, what's your name? Okay, but seriously, there's been a lot
I
of good
haven't
questions,
been here the entire time. My good questions can't be asked.
It better not be, honestly.
I'm hoping it's not.
No, hun, your mic is not muted. Oh, it is muted, yes, but you're needed here, if you cannot hear us.
No!
Well...
Well, shit.
What?
And on that note, rip.
Yeah, we don't know
Rip
that.
Petrie.
All we know is another fucking
We don't know
V-name.
that.
Sorry, Naura has ruined V names forever because every single character he makes starts with a V. It's not you, Tam.
Oh,
it's Naura.
I
We're
see
mad
the
at
name.
Naura.
I just read the name. Why? So many V's. Too many.
Like
Too many.
I've been in 2 campaigns with you and I've seen 4 different characters of yours, and all of them have been
They all
started
have
with. No, sorry, 3 campaigns and 5 names. All of them start with V.
Rook. In fairness, he has
one example. Can you give us another example of one that doesn't start with
yeah.
a V?
So 4 then.
Can you?
4 out of 5
just not in this
characters.
campaign.
That's a lot.
Nora.
Yep.
Foxgrove? Was your character correct?
Valid, Foxgrove, yeah.
When I met him, it wasn't that. It was
Okay.
something else.
I was going off of examples that she'd seen.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
okay.
what can I do?
Yes,
There
your
you
signatures
are.
are needed here and here. The cargo is all secured.
It's all fine. I don't need to roll checks.
No, you don't have to roll checks. It's you've been inspecting the thing from pretty much. You've been getting updates the whole time. You know everything's on the up and up.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll just sign it then. That's fine.
Wait a
Excellent, 2 signatures, and yeah, everything's accounted for.
minute. Different
Well
question.
then,
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back to watching the game. I'm sorry about this, but
Mhm.
fuck, dude. Come
So
on.
then did you just slap the new
Tied
person?
in overtime. Let's go. See you guys.
Yeah, that happened.
Nora, text me if you need me again.
working for
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Serenity, I need a greater of strength or dexterity roll from you, please.
Did you?
You just
Are
slapped
you
the new person.
seriously?
What?
What? That's rude.
That's
That's
need
a first impression.
I can give you
Don't say that because she'll
something
probably
later.
don't do that because she might nat 20 and there will be a first impression. No, there isn't.
Oh, there isn't.
No, there isn't. That will miss wildly. Yeah. So let's
Our new
talk for a
friend
second here.
epically dodges by doing nothing.
Valslor. This crazy tiefling just swung her hand at you.
So you wish for me to tell you my first name. However, you greet me with violence? Are you
poor
mad,
manners.
woman?
What poor manners. Oh yes, it's for everybody who's asking me, do I see this?
I will
Yes.
go over, since I see this, look at Serenity, look at the new person, look back at Serenity, go sit in a corner.
Wait a minute.
If
Violence?
you don't want to tell us your name, that's 100% fine. There are many of us who do not wish to divulge our full names. Feel as comfortable as you will. Serenity, go sit in a damn corner.
So I'm writing a name. I'm just writing a song with everyone's full name in it.
Fuck you.
Violence? Violence? That's a V name.
She doesn't need to bloody well tell her name, just give us something to call her by. Most especially for when we're up on the tops. Now let's move, I want to be out of here by afternoon.
Liz, is there anything fishy in the cargo?
I don't know. Did you review the list?
Huh? I didn't review the list. I sent you a message. I was digging through it with detect magic up and
Oh, I see.
Investigating.
I see. No, nothing pops up on your radar.
You know what?
What?
Okay, my guy clears his throat. He gives Serenity and the other one, the loud one.
The loud one.
And he's like, very well. You shall call me N. However, all I ask is to not be included in any more of these odds shenanigans, as I would say.
I wish I could promise that, but I can't.
Are we out of port
Call
yet?
me Kojiro.
No, we haven't even cut the freaking mooring lines yet.
Let's go. Vamonos.
We haven't even really loaded up yet.
Poop deck swabber Valdir. Let's go. Vamonos, we got time.
How about you head back below and let Octaya take care of it?
Poop deck swabber. Let's go.
Let's just assume she's giving orders.
Okay. By the way, L was taken, and yes, it was. Thank you for catching it. Right, so,
Fair.
That is.
Oh my goodness.
And I honestly hope you didn't watch the second half of that season because it was terrible.
It truly was.
It's the worst. I stopped. I'm like, I can't deal with this shit anymore.
Of what?
The second half of Death Note, whether it's second season or
I didn't even watch
it.
Yes, I watched every
when they
episode.
continued it when they shouldn't have. They finished the story, but they wanted to milk it for money, which is why it shouldn't have continued.
Great.
Anyway, it's okay. Let's bring it back.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then you drop that reference. Okay.
He was typing before you said that. Go.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, so it takes about an hour to get everything ready to go. Magnus, how are things looking downstairs? You know, ye of the I can magic a ship to fly.
The engine room.
The engine room of magic. Ow, my hand. Oh. How's it looking down there, Magnus? You looking good to go?
We didn't know that, Croesus?
I didn't watch the anime.
It's an actual
I just
quote.
read the...
Oh yeah. That's one of the most intense scenes in the entire anime.
I read the manga.
That's one of the most intense scenes.
Yeah.
Jesus, we got a long ways to go. Let's see. No snapping. We are here.
Yeah.
Magnus yells to the crew.
500 miles.
According to this map, anyway, if it's accurate.
I'm making it somewhat accurate.
Cool.
It's gonna kind of be accurate, kind of, sort of. Oh shoot.
Don't you
Just
shoot
looks on
me.
the map. I appreciate
that's
that
a problem.
island to the bottom right.
How do you mean? What's the problem?
I got kicked out of roll 20. Oh, there we go.
You got kicked out of roll 20? For what?
I'm good. I don't know. Roll 20 just wanted to be a pain.
Excessive shenanigans.
Nonsense. Clearly not enough.
That doesn't make sense because I haven't been kicked out of roll 20.
Fair.
I mean, I got kicked out of Discord, but not Rule 20.
We're going here.
I got kicked off my internet. I win.
Yeah, if you take the Drathic path, it's 500 miles. Yeah, you know what? We'll make it accurate. Yeah, 500 miles. We'll call it that.
And we're off to see the. We're off to see the elves, the wonderful elves of.
All right, so
Yeah, it doesn't work.
let's chart a course, shall we?
Hang on, texting the earbud.
As you are doing that, I need to make my rolls for weather and stuff. Wow, okay. Okay. That is surprising.
First, we run into a hellacious lightning storm. Then we run into like a category 1,000 hurricane. Then we run into Charybdis over somewhere in one of those straits.
Charybdis.
Correct?
Yeah, Charybdis.
Charybdis. Yeah. Scylla just kind of knocks on the bottom of the hole after a minute.
I forgot I had text speech.
Croesus,
Yes.
would you kindly do me a favor and roll strength check, please? Okay, thank you. That's all I needed.
So, Valdir, Croesus, you all got our payment?
Aye, that I did. We'll pass it out once we're in the air. So I'm assuming we got the gold as well.
Yes, we'll just fast forward it and say, yeah, you did.
That was a long time to pick up some gold.
Not the only things we picked up. He's gonna like slam a foot on the deck. Magnus, hit it.
And with that, the ship begins, or the ship undocks and is heading out towards sea a little bit, picking up a little speed, picking up very slowly, but picking up speed. Still in the water, though. That's you, Tamsin.
Hello.
Hello. They're talking here like this is an airship, just regular ship. What on earth is going on here?
I have no idea.
Oh, you might want to grab hold of something.
Oh.
Roll an insight check, just because I'm feeling adventurous here to see what might
Sees us
happen.
all start tying each other down.
Come on, that 20. Come on, Captain.
I've actually got my climbing gear back out and rolled.
Esper, you're not allowed to tie anyone down because you tied yourself down and you fell out of the crow's nest.
You see a battle-hardened warrior basically saying, you might want to hold on to something. And he's looking a little bit like he's dead serious, so, you know, he's coming across as trustworthy with this. You might want to hold on to something.
Wow, let's hold on to something.
Okay.
I wasn't kidding either. Back to the crow's nest with my climbing gear and tying myself off.
Magnus.
Double knotting it this time. Double knotting it this time.
And Magnus, are you going to pull the fourth lever? Just
I'm literally sitting in a corner somewhere holding side tool like crazy.
Hang on, I need to know. Are you pulling the punch it? There it is. And with that, I need a dexterity save from you, please.
From who?
From In. Because L was taken, and y'all decided you did one other V name. So there you go. You got a different name. In.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I could. If you don't like one letters, I can spell it with free.
Oh, I'm totally good with this. Listen, I can milk this for days. Okay.
I mean, it would still be saved the same. It would just be, if I had to spell it differently, it'd probably be ENN. Because it'd still be N.
Either way, I just need a dex save, please.
Oh, from me? Okay.
From you, yes, you are in.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh boy!
Hey, Valdir.
I think they're fine.
Valdir, did you tell any of the other crew to hold on?
In kind of holds on, and the ship
begins
to the ship begins to lift off the ground a little bit. Lift off the, or not the ground, the off the sea a bit. And you're holding on. It's like, I've had worse turbulence in my I felt worse in training at the college. And you just kind of let go of it, and you're like, I don't see what the problem is.
And then I cast Grease.
Seriously? Seriously?
No.
Okay.
Grease is an existing spell in 5e. As much as we want it to be, but it's not.
The amazing spell.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
What about Grease?
We wish it exists in 5e.
It does.
I haven't
It's a first level conjuration, yeah. It's just not a bard or a cleric or a sorcerer spell. It's a wizard only spell.
It was a wizard. I remember Grease.
Yeah, it's definitely
Grease
there.
another character? Damn it. No.
Well, the class and a wizard, you can cast it.
Oh, this is true?
It is a spell. Damn it. I need that now.
Multi-class.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
I don't
okay.
need the multi-class. I've got a lore bard.
Yeah, you do. On that note, let's move this back as the airship is now in the air, Tamsin. This really is an airship. It is actually flying. Although technically not flying, more like gliding. But close enough.
Intrigued.
Look over the edge. It's fun.
So what now?
I need a course, please.
I texted you, bud. Got no response as of yet.
I'm declaring that since Earbud is not here, Valdir, you as the acting officer of this ship, I believe, are now charged with plotting a course.
Okay. Well, let's see. Nah, not quite. Not that.
Okay, so your final destination is right over here, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah. First of all, there's way too many mountains along that route. I'm thinking something along the lines of...
You would know there are mountains here. But you could get through the mountain. Like, these are not mountains. These are like more like, kind of, sort of, but not like tall mountains. Tall mountains are over here and really over here.
They'd still cause wind shear.
Yeah,
which would be dangerous for the ship.
Okay.
Stopping possibly at Doveport for supplies.
Why the heck would we do that?
Supplies.
Doveport is
foodstuffs
to the ground.
No, that was Lindau.
But either way, they're not in a situation.
No, this is Lindau. By the way, are we still sure it's a port?
No.
Not really
Not a port.
Not anymore, it's not.
Yeah. We cross somewhere here across the short of the neck. And approach from the north.
Okay.
Anyone disagree?
I mean...
I question the
I'm
stop
not sure
in
if
Doveport.
Doveport's in a situation to help us, but
supplies.
If
for
we need,
us.
we'll look and see if we need them when we get closer, but I don't think we will.
Quick question. Is the world round? Because we can go the opposite direction.
Do you see the amount of mountains?
Yeah, we'd have to go all the way north and around. That would take much too long. Or all the way south and around. It'd still take too long.
Since we're going all the way around south anyway to there, why don't we take the less landy route?
You would know
we are taking the less landy route.
You would also know that these mountains over here are the tallest mountains in the entire known land. Just throwing that out there.
I'm just saying, aren't we going in that general direction?
Yeah.
Why don't we just go that way and then that way?
Once again, mountains here causing wind shear, and why would we go this way? There is nowhere to resupply.
Do we need resupply?
We might.
Okay.
I mean,
if we need resupply, it'd be better to go somewhere where we have the option rather than, not.
That's going to depend on how much food you have available.
I have 25 more rations.
I think I
assuming
still
that
have
we've
18.
picked up stock for the ship.
By the way, Naura, in terms of timetable, you would know that the course that you plotted would take you approximately 2 days to reach there.
2 days, not too bad.
We're fine then. What is supplies?
And
we'll pick up like 5 days worth of spare supplies for the crew.
Wait, is that to get to Doveport or get to...
To get to the destination and back.
No, that's only one way.
Yes,
No. That's why I'm saying getting 5 days of supplies.
Oh, yeah. You're getting 5 days of supplies. You're going 2 days there, 2 days back. You're giving yourself 1 day. Yeah. Okay,
I got you. Before we left, do you think?
That's what I'm saying we do now.
Okay.
Do you want to just retcon it in and say, yeah, you picked up supplies at the Mages College? Because you would have been able to pick up rations at the Mages College.
We would have thought of that before, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. I can retcon it in. Give me a second. Let me get a total for you here. You're buying how many rations? 5 days worth for everybody?
Yes.
That would include... I'm now changing your 6 to 5 because Tamsin is technically one of them that you hired, plus every person in the party. So give me a second. Let me get a total for you. Here. Where's my list? Here it is. Rations. 5 times 5 times, how many party members do we have on board? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count Jack as well as 11.
Jack can good berry, he's fine.
7, that's true. 12. So we're missing Jack and we're missing... Yeah, so 10. Let's call it 10 plus the 5. That's going to be 15. So it's going to be 375 silver. That's going to be 37 gold and 5 silver.
Good berry makes 8 berries, yeah?
That's gonna come out of everyone.
3 or 5.
A good berry makes a lot, like 10 to 20 berries.
37 gold and 12 silver, you said?
No, 37 gold, 5 silver.
5 silver. We'll take that out of the 250.
The fuck?
Okay. Okay.
You can always pay for it.
212.5. I don't have... Well, I partially have that much, but I mean... This is coming out of everyone, and we're going to get the full payment again after.
Fair enough.
Okay. So subtract 37 gold and 5 silver from that amount. You've got 5 days. Everybody add 5 days of rations to your inventory.
Yay. How many rations is that specifically? Because I already have 25.
And I already had
literally,
17.
you add another 5, so basically it's a day's worth of rations. You can eat for a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 23 days worth of rations.
18 for me.
30.
Yeah, I mean, we have rations on board.
We have a lot of...
Alright, so everybody gets 21 and 5 copper.
21 gold and 5 copper?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I have so much money!
There you go. Right, so, first day of your journey, clear skies. Do you keep sailing at night?
Why is Earbud not here? I texted her like 3 fucking times. Give me a moment.
Uh-huh.
Game must be really good.
I may push you to make that decision now, Ra, if she's not here. I know we'd prefer to have Earbud here, but I gotta have a decision.
At night, we don't know quite precisely what we'd be sailing into, so no.
I would give you some information before. I'll give you some information before then. I need a perception check.
Also, how much of these seas would Octaya already know?
I need a perception check from, and I'll roll for Octaya on this. Octaya, Valdir, and is anybody in the crow's nest?
I've been tied up there.
Esper, I need a crow's nest check. Perception advantage from you.
I was cocked.
Yeah, so advantage is only for the crow's nest. Octaya and Valdir roll.
There we go. That's 12 plus 5...
17.
Perception. Yeah, 17.
I'll roll Octaya's, Octaya here. Perception, give me a second. Perception. 19 and 25 from Esper. There we go. I'll give Esper first on this then, since Esper rolled highest. Esper. Not so fair winds in the distance. You see what appears to be some dark clouds in the distance. Very dark clouds. Storm definitely ahead.
Oi!
I'm gonna storm. I'm gonna say that you are currently here now. Relatively large storm as well.
Can you trace out the approximate size?
Yeah, give me a sec.
We're approximately there already? Alright.
Well, the reason I'm putting you here is because I had to ask you, are you traveling at night?
Mm-hmm.
I declared this trip as like half a day, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that this is a full day. Let me draw something for you here. Your storm size is probably about yay big. Very large system.
That island have any towns on it?
Not in this... None that you know of. You would know more of the towns in this area... Oh, hang on. Try that again. This area up here. as trade between these 3 areas here, all this stuff would be fairly common. Over here, not so much.
So just this island right here has a town.
No, but you would know it to be an area that's a. I guess you could put it as say that in times of bad weather, sailors would use this island as a place to secure themselves for periods of time. I'll put it that way.
Well, what does everyone think? Do we go around, or just adjust course a little bit and head to the south, or do we head north, try to get around it?
Can we tell what direction the storm is moving?
Your direction. It's moving east to west.
We could head north, cut it off.
It's moving exactly east-west on this one.
I mean,
we'd have to sail through the night, though.
We head this way, we could actually probably miss it.
Potentially.
Through and then keep going.
Potentially, but that's a much larger part of the storm that's going to be moving toward us. If we move north, we might be able to cut it off.
We'll be cutting that a lot more narrowly.
We can go south. Magnus. That was just Magnus. You go
south
directly south and then head east.
Could do.
We head south, we'll dodge most of it.
All right, so let me know what your plan is. What's the game plan here?
Do you want to sail through the night?
If you sail through the night, it's going to cut. If you sail through the night, it's going to cut off about half a day from your travel.
I mean, time's of the essence.
Yeah, may as well. And besides, we don't want to get caught in that.
If you travel south, you'll save half a day. You'll lose about a quarter of a day with the adjustment in course. However, it is sufficient to get there still on schedule. A little bit earlier than expected by sailing through the night. I'm assuming there would be a shift change when it comes to sailing. Is that correct?
Yeah. Valdir's gonna have to rest for the full 8. Suppose Marassi's gonna have to stay on watch. Unless... Basically, the thing I need to know most of everything right now is who's piloting when. I'll just kind of speed this up and say who's piloting when.
I know I can help with 2 different watches. I only need to sleep 4 hours.
Okay, hang on just a second. I need to make this perfectly clear. The watches are not relevant right now. I need to know who's piloting on what watch. That's all I care about right now.
Can't we just wheel lock it like we did the last time?
Yeah, but we're gonna need to change course.
I can tell you Octaya would probably tell you you'd need to change course twice.
Yeah.
To make the
shouting
appropriate
at her
adjustments.
to get her butt back in here, bloody hell.
Yeah,
I know.
who would Octaya trust to stay on the wheel when she's not there?
Probably Valdir.
I don't know.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
She might not.
Did we hire any sailors who might understand the...
Not seasoned sailers.
I thought you did. I thought we hired...
We hired deckhands.
Yeah. So we don't have to do the watches as much because we have help.
Okay, the watches right now don't matter. I need
we have watches covered. We need to know who's on the helm. I'm trying to yell at Earbud to get in here, but she is being...
That's just
yes, very pathetic. Fuck
okay,
yeah.
so
If
I'm gonna
someone
make a
else-
judgment
if someone
call
would
as the DM.
take... Hang on, I've got this.
Okay.
I suppose that she will take the first, getting us down further to the south. Once it's about time to change course, she'll head down to rest, and if some... Hello.
I'm honestly so hurt right now.
Thank you, babe. We need you.
There's pain in my soul. There's pain in my soul. The Browns tied.
Oh dear. Babe, we need your help.
What?
Sailing.
Okay, we got some questions.
Of course.
Okay, I am literally right here. What the fuck do you need?
Okay, basically, you see where the big "You Are Here" sign is?
No, actually, let me zoom out.
Yes.
Yes.
I fix.
You see that big black blob to the right of it?
I see a line.
Yes,
Storm.
that thing.
It's a storm?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, it is a
We're
cruise
trying to
storm.
figure out.
Someone had weather magic.
Yes.
We're trying to figure out who is on watch, trying to get around said storm.
No, not watch. Who's piloting?
Or on
Yep.
on helm.
Who would you trust to pilot the ship if you have to go sleep?
The answer is I don't go to sleep.
Okay, that answers my question. Earbud, you're gonna take a point of exhaustion. Then I need a Constitution saving throw,
wait,
please.
why?
You're driving through the night.
No one's been able to relieve me for 4 hours.
That's what we're asking.
Yeah, who would you have relieve you?
Well, like...
Why?
But there's a storm coming up, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been sailing for a day, dear.
Uh-huh.
We're sailing
The
around.
storm is
Well,
about to
then,
hit
wait.
during the night. Did you have anyone relieve you during the day so that you could rest?
Right.
Did you have anyone relieve you during the day?
Probably.
Who would be relieving you? That's all we need to know.
I don't know. Who wants to relieve me? Who actually is good at sailing?
Well, that's just it. None of us have experience, so we're asking who would you put in charge?
Arcana has some.
Or
Octavius.
Arcana.
Arcana would be coming out of the boiler room then. Okay.
Only for 4
Are we
hours.
sure we want
For the
to
4
trust
hours.
that?
Yes.
4
we
hours.
We do. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, Magnus. Ever want to fly your own magical airship? I sense a boy do I coming. Good boy howdy. Wow, I was close. You've been summoned to the top deck. By the way, congratulations. You are now helping to pilot through the evening. I need a dexterity check, please.
Nah, one.
No.
Let me rephrase that. I need a greater of dexterity or strength. We'll put it that way. I'll give you one of the two. Greater of dexterity or strength.
Can he be inspired?
That depends. You going to inspire him?
I am going to inspire him.
How are you going to inspire him?
He's is Magnus a halfling?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, he's a halfling. Damn it! The one small language I didn't take.
Wow.
Yo ho, all together, hoist the colors high.
God damn it.
Wow.
Thieves.
Why?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, Magnus, roll. Well, first off, give me a greater of strength or dexterity. You'll roll. What are we rolling on that? D8 for that inspiration. Esper.
Yes.
Esper, is he rolling a D8 on that?
Yeah, D8.
Add a D8 to that, please, Magnus. $12. Okay. It's one thing to be down in the boiler room of a magical airship, which nobody knows how it works. It's just magic, right? But it's another thing to be driving the thing, and boy, does it feel good, Magnus. Holy crap. Like, this is an experience. That storm's getting a little closer, though. You're driving along. Feels like you're on course. That storm's getting a little closer, though. A little closer. And you make the first turn that's plotted on course. Ah, come on. Don't do that to me. Okay, there we go. You steer the ship. You make the turn. That storm's getting a little closer. But not as quickly as it was before. Still getting closer, though.
Hello.
And, Earbud, I'm going to say, at this point, Octaya would be waking up after the 4 hours, which I would assume that your character would now be gaining the wheel once again.
Yes.
I'm afraid I got a little bit of bad news for you. You're a little bit off course, but not too far off course where you can't course correct.
Where are we here?
You would now be over. Give me a second. You're now over here. That storm's. Well, excuse me, not there. Sorry. You're here, but the storm. Give me a second. Actually, let me move that out of the way. The storm is now here, and you are here.
Oh.
Okay.
You're just outside that storm. You can course correct it and fix it.
Okay.
It's gonna cost you another quarter of a day, though.
What happens if we sail through the storm?
Bad things.
Tell me the bad things.
Like damage that we may or may not be able to fix.
I can't answer that question unless you drive through it. Basically, if you course correct, all that's going to happen is the 2 days that you wanted before, that the 2 days original plan, it was going to be 2 days. You were trying to shave a half a day off. Well, you've lost that half day advantage. Now you're back to a 2-day trip. Is basically what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. Right? Anyone complaining?
Nope.
Nah.
It's all good.
Okay, so you're going to course correct and get around the storm?
Yeah. Do I roll?
Give me a roll on that. Give me your ship roll, please. Yeah.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What
That'll
do
be
you do
good
with a
enough.
drunken sailor?
That'll be good enough. 14 will do it. Yeah, you just get it back under your control. Yeah, you get it course corrected, and you're able to keep going. Good news, no other storms in the area. You're able to. No, not that. Come on, get rid of that. There we go. No other storms in the area to have to worry about as you sail across the land on the course that you were talking about before. And we'll skip ahead to your destination right over there. You are now here.
Oot, oot.
Yeah, for those of you who can't see,
Shit, okay, calm down.
you are now here.
Chill.
Man,
No.
how did you know I was blind?
I don't want to sound I don't want to sound like a dick, but I would like to talk to everyone for a minute before we go down in these caverns.
Okay.
You're not better than anyone. You are not better than anything, and don't act like it or you're gonna get us all killed.
Okay.
I'd say that's sound advice for anywhere, not just these tunnels of yours.
No, you all most of us normally carry ourselves with a lot of pride and understanding that we can do great and we can do some powerful things at different times. We can't. We are nothing. Except for her, and I point at Marasi. The only reason we're going to be able to get through these tunnels with no problem at all is because they're going to have the bragging rights of saying that many years in the future, pulling out and being like, you know how they were able to get in and out of your country? It's because the great, and I don't remember her old name, but the great so-and-so.
The goddess, by the way?
Huh?
The goddess?
No.
No. No. Marasi's original name.
Nira.
Nira. The great Nira
child.
graced us with her presence, bargaining chip-wise. That's why we're going to be able to do this and live.
That almost sounded like a backhanded compliment,
I'm not
Marasi.
here. I am hiding now.
I am just face in hand being like, God damn it.
But
And
nobody will see you coming.
right, so you safely dock in what appears to be a completely and utterly uninhabited area.
That's the thinking you need to lead. You know this area.
I'll lead. You don't have to hide your face, though.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't. Not here.
Hey, Marasi, do you have a spare hood I can borrow?
Nope, just the one I'm wearing.
Damn.
Cost me
I'm gonna
like...
do my best to hide my
If
face.
you all really want to hide, give me an hour and I'll make you all look completely different.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I would
I've
prefer
even got
that.
new waterproof makeups.
Hey, cool.
I would prefer that.
I'm gonna sit down with an hour in my forgery kit.
Fantastic.
For each of them.
Do you do that before you debark?
Yeah, we'll do that before we debark so that I can...
Debark, disembark.
Disembark,
God,
whatever.
Debark.
Whatever.
I want to debark.
Debark.
Debark the tree.
Debark.
Bjork. I play the long game here, okay?
Don't you Bjork me.
Bjork, what you gonna do about it? Anyway, right, so, you apply the makeup 30 minutes each, and that's an hour. Yeah, it's not gonna really change anything as far as scheduling. Yeah, you're arriving basically, you arrive in the morning, so, I won't need a second roll from Magnus in this case, because you're not getting around the storm, so I won't require it. We'll just kind of breeze on through. Take your 20 and move on.
Alright.
So yeah, you've arrived outside. I'm assuming everybody's going to disembark now and head towards perception check. Esper at advantage, please.
What can I do with it? Perception.
Yes, please. $22. It's almost like yesterday you were here. You remember the landmarks well. The tree just over there with two scars on it. The rock formation that would look like just rocks in the dirt. But you know it has significance, not because that they're rocks, but the way that they're facing. Carved rocks specifically. You pass by another landmark, and there's the cave right there. That's a cave you're very familiar with.
Alright, so...
It's the cave. One other thing I do need to mention, though. It's the cave that says... we might want to keep our guards up. And welcome home.
Alright, everyone. This is our entrance down. Eyes open. And... well, I'm not like my brethren. I'm nicer. So.
You were nice?
That's saying a lot. And he starts pulling his rapier out.
Yeah.
No weapons. We approach in peace.
Have your weapons out, you daft dumbass.
We approach in peace. It's not necessarily saying other things down there are willing to accept it.
I'm gonna have my shield drawn and start leading us in. Wait, who's got the supplies?
Yes.
Good question.
Who's got
We're gonna
the
say, for shits and giggles, your deckhands are going to keep the supplies secured until such a time that they're ready to move it through.
Right now, we're just meeting the people who will basically help us transport it through the Underdark.
Oh, can everybody see in the dark?
Yes.
Nope.
There's a couple
No?
that can, but most of us can.
We
Who can't
only
see in the
have
dark?
one human, so it's fine.
Valdir?
I'm gonna walk up to Valdir. I'm gonna touch his cloak, and I'm gonna cast light.
Tamsin, yes, you do.
There's also
Okay.
what Earbud said. Actaya would do and cast Dark Vision on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Yeah, I can't see in the dark.
Tamsin, by the way, to answer that latter half of your question, your character effectively is under the direction of Voldir.
Okay.
So Voldir, if Voldir tells you to follow him, you're effectively under contract to follow him. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Voldir.
Yep.
Oh.
To make things easy.
Yep.
If he tells you to smack me, I have to be smacked.
Oh my goodness.
She's not wrong.
God, I
You're
might
basically going to wave her closer, basically telling her to stick close to the group and not to get separated at all. And that goes for all of our. It goes for anyone else who is wanting to go on the away team.
Squishy one's in the center.
By the way, Tamsin, you can see in the dark.
Yeah.
So
He
you're
was
good.
talking to my character, right? My character's a guy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Your character.
I wasn't sure if you're. I thought because you said her, I thought you were talking to like Serenity or something.
Him. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's airdrop day for Tamsin's character. We'll have it sorted out.
Yeah, y'all are good.
Also into plot, so I'm learning.
Yep, it's all good. Right. So now, I could turn that off. Who's ready for a music switch?
Yeah.
Me.
Oh god. How bad is it gonna be? It's gonna
See, if it was if it was Santana music, y'all were expecting it. I can't play it when you're expecting
That's Pirates
it.
of the Caribbean.
Dude, I'm
No,
totally,
somebody else said. Thank
I'm totally
you.
down for Pirates of the Caribbean.
We can't, we're on
If I
stream.
remember correctly,
We
it
can,
was
anyways.
this one.
It's
No,
not
because
legal.
then Marasi would get docked.
I have to deafen myself very quickly.
Why? What?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Wow, this is reassuring. Sounds like two people kissing.
They're wow.
No, that's
Okay, they're rats.
Home on a plane bound home.
Okay.
I see this cave stretching out.
This is gonna be a little difficult for me to pull off because I have a map that I'm working off of, but it's not a map in Roll20. So we're gonna have to go theater of the mind for a little while.
Oh,
keep
yay.
track of things on your character sheets, please. You take a few minutes and head into the cave, and it gets dark in a hurry. In this cave, within minutes, anybody who does not have dark vision would not be able to see without a source of light. The cave is pretty straightforward. It heads down on a very shallow decline, and then takes a sharp right turn. I need a marching order right now. Who are the first? I just need the first three, please.
I'll go in front.
Closest.
I'm in the front.
You want the dark elf in the front.
Yeah.
120 feet of dark vision, and this is my home. Welcome to hell.
What are we
Closest
doing
will be
here? Are we...
in the front
We're
as
currently
well.
underground, entering the Underdark, dear.
Hello. Okay. Falls this way.
Esper,
Yes.
you're in front, correct?
Yeah.
Perception check advantage, please.
Dark vision.
Third one
Hey.
won't matter.
So
We'll say
we're going-
Serenity's third. Or, go ahead.
Are we going into the dark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would it be helpful if someone casts daylight?
No.
No.
Why not?
You would blind me. And
On
everyone
top
else
of
in
that-
here.
On top of
Cry.
that, everything in the Underdark would notice us.
You would also
Okay.
blind yourself.
Here's a question. What is my necklace doing?
Refresh my memory. This is the one.
Amulet of Sunlight.
Oh yeah.
2 hours worth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That is the one that I said it basically had 2 hours of what is effectively light spell, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15-meter radius glow.
Yeah.
But it could be under my clothes.
That would depend. I'm gonna say you can kind of activate it. I'm gonna say you can activate it.
Cast Dark Vision on me, dear, and then
That's
don't have to worry
probably
about it. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Was someone in my sheet, or did something fuck up?
I had to get in your sheet earlier. Just try reloading your sheet. You should be fine.
It's fine. It's better now.
Okay.
I just mildly freaked out.
Natural 20, 28, by the way.
Yeah, nat 20 is good. Yeah, you remember these tunnels like the back of your hand. You remember there's a small drop right there. Watch your step. It would be more embarrassing than anything to forget that that little dip right there. Somebody played a practical joke there once. Thought it'd be real cute to dig a little bit of dig a step right there where nobody expected it. It's caught a few people unaware. They fell. People had a laugh. But you don't fall for it. You remember it was there. At which point it is now completely dark. The tunnel then turns to the left.
Does anyone else not have dark vision?
Nope, I think it's just Valdir.
Well, Valdir has
wait a
dark
minute,
vision
do
now, so look at that.
halflings have dark vision?
Unknown.
They should. I believe they do.
I'm not convinced. I don't remember though, and I haven't played a halfling, so I don't know.
Hang on, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm also looking.
While you're checking on that, Esper.
Yeah.
The path splits in two directions. You can go straight forward, or you can turn right.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
The path that is straight forward is about 10 feet wide. The path to your right is about 15 feet wide and immediately turns to the left about 20 feet in.
Alright.
The path ahead of you is definitely a long corridor. The 10-foot wide corridor.
Do I remember which way to go?
History check.
Not one.
I don't want a nat 1 here. As much as it would be funny, we kind of have a job. Huh?
Sadly, even though you remembered everything, you remembered how to get to the caves, it's been a little while since you've been here. Your memory's a little hazy.
So I'm gonna start leading us down the straightforward path.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna send him. I'm just gonna, while we're walking, just send a message to my father, telling him I need a guide.
Okay. You've received no response.
Yeah. Didn't figure I would, but we'll see.
Yeah. You said you go straight ahead?
Yeah.
You reach another fork in the road. One path to the right, which is actually a very cramped space. It can fit one person at a time through. Straight ahead, still 10 feet wide. That path to the right, though, looks like it's got some gaps in the wall. if you were to turn to the right, looks like there's some side passages over there as well, or at least some sort of passages over there.
Well, got a damn bug crawling on me.
Now what, Esper?
I'm gonna keep. I'll take the smaller path and just go down it for a moment and look to see if anything jogs my memory.
Okay, you go down the smaller path. The holes in the wall that you kind of sensed earlier, yeah, they're enough to fit people through. You look to the left, it's a dead end. You look to the right, there's a small box over there. You look straight ahead, the path continues. Again, there appear to be more gaps in the wall as you were to continue forward.
Don't open the box, the dragon will come out.
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. You keep moving forward. You now have 3 different directions you can go. You can turn left. There's a dead end there, about 30 feet in. You can turn right, or there's kind of a shallow right path that kind of breaks off and it goes much further.
Has anything I seen? I'll get down and look and see if there are any markings, anything that might have been put up to help mark for people to know where they were going.
Perception check. Magnus, yes, you can.
Does the perception from earlier of his carry?
No, not for
I wish.
This. This is a different type of check. If it was the same type of check, I would say absolutely it would. 11? No. Magnus sending Aeon forward. Which way do you send Aeon? There's the dead end to the left. Earbud, you're not up front. I mean, you can do a perception check if you'd like, but what are you perceiving, or what are you attempting to perceive? This would be Drow or Dark Elf specific. I would rule that you wouldn't know what to look for unless you were told what to look for.
Can I walk around in general to see if there's anyone else here besides us?
I mean, you can ask, but there is a box over there.
That's not a person.
I know, but I'm saying there was a box over there earlier.
Boxes are people now?
Yeah, no. What are you asking here?
Just seeing if we're actually alone, or it looks that way.
Perception check. There are rats. So you're clearly not alone. There are also party members.
Those aren't people.
And there's not really anyone else that you can see anywhere near, can't hear anybody near. So, yeah, I guess you're all alone in here. As far as you can tell. You do hear a little, you do hear, however, the sounds of light skittering.
Yep, those will be the rats.
Octaya, now you can make a check. Perception. Since I'm assuming you're going to give the information, Esper, you can make it normal. Octaya. Uh, 20. Good news. Yeah, good news. You find something. You see something on the shallow right wall, a mark that is not present on the other walls. It seems to be a little different.
I wish I took Undercommon.
It seems to be that might be what you're looking for.
All
As
right.
per, you would be able to recognize that is indeed a mark you were looking for.
Gracias, Tim. Gracias, Octaya.
Oh, Octaya has Undercommon. Then yes, Octaya, you can make these checks. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You can make these checks. Anyone with Undercommon can make these checks. I forgot about that. You do have Undercommon. I'm sorry about that, dear bud.
All right.
You round the corner, and you're at another intersection. You're in a 10-foot hallway, by the way. 10-foot wide hallway, I should say. You can turn left, about 15 feet wide, or you can go straight forward. That's still about 10 feet wide. It still keeps going in that direction.
Well, we'll look for more markings.
Perception check. Mm-hmm.
Fucking Christ.
Esper, you see a mark that you recognize on the path that's straight ahead. That would indicate that you might want to go in that direction.
Yep. Now start inching forward.
Mm-hmm. Keep going down the hall. The path splits again. This time it will either go to the right or you keep going straight ahead, which then curves to your left.
Look around.
Perception checks again.
Don't worry, this will go from a natural 20 to a 2 again, I promise.
There's a 4.
Oh, damn. I got real lucky this time.
You see two. You see two distinct markers here. Give me a history check, please.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me I could have been
Esper?
Yeah,
Esper.
no. Wait a minute. Are you telling me I could have been talking to Esper and Undercommon this whole time?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's not something he exactly shared with everyone, though, until...
Yeah, correct.
He did cuss in Undercommon a few times, you might have noticed.
Yeah.
Esper, there is a... we've lost someone.
They're back.
They're back, okay.
I think. Maybe not. Unknown.
You recognize the marker for the path that heads to the right. It's a symbol that effectively denotes something. It's not quite the word danger. It's more of the word, I guess it's more of a word annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
The other path straight forward has the marker you're looking for.
I'll start going straight forward, and I need to be right back. Parents
Okay.
Need me.
I'm sorry, I heard a doorbell. Ding dong, what's wrong?
As the party
Do you need more perceptions?
arrives at another split here, a very narrow path to the left. And you're in a 15-foot wide hallway right now. If you go left, the pathway is 5 feet wide. If you go straight forward, it's 15 feet wide.
Hi.
You see no markers here.
Oh. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing with that 26.
Aeon flies down the thin path. Perfect. All the way down the thin path? Or just part way? Basically, I need to know how far you're sending Aeon. The path is about 60 feet long, and it splits to the left and the right. All the way until the fork. Fantastic. With an 11 perception.
Eek.
Okay, give me a second.
I get the feeling my roll 20 is frozen. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Same. I don't see it.
Yeah, nothing's showing up for me. It says Magnus is typing, but I haven't seen anything come up of that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Refresh. See if that
Keen senses. I have keen senses. You have keen senses. That means you have proficiency for that.
God damn it. Okay. Aeon hears something. Wouldn't matter. It's not senses. It's not sight. And it wouldn't matter anyway because that 11's going to pass anyway. The advantage won't matter. It already passes. You've got it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You've got the pass. Also, apparently, we're losing people.
Yeah,
Another
I said roll 20
refreshing.
to refresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aeon hears a lot of skittering close by. I need everyone in the party to roll initiative rolls, please.
Ooh.
Including Aeon. Kojiro with a nat 20, okay.
Ain't nobody challenging me on this.
Me too, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way, that's right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it custom.
0, 22.
Sorry about that. My
16.
mouse is working fast.
Haya with 18. Marasi 15. Nauro with a 10. Nauro, what's your modifier?
3.
Okay, so you're before in then. Okay. So that's Baldir. I need let's see, 12 for Wimtoss. I'm missing. Oh, Serenity was 7. Okay. Who am I missing here? Ah, there we go. Croesus with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who am I missing?
Pseudo Dragon as well.
Aeon
Mal.
with 4. Okay. No, I have Mal. I have Mal. Who am I missing?
Turn order is blank on my end.
Yeah, Mal, I got you. You got rolled 22. You're good.
The turn order is blank for everyone that I think.
I know
everyone
it's gonna be blank. You're just gonna have to deal with this. Yeah, I've got the turn order.
I thought so.
I've got it. We're missing somebody on a roll. I've got Wimtoss. I've got Marasi. I've got Kojiro. I've got I got you. Serenity. I've got. Why am I missing somebody?
Back.
Nope. I've got everybody. Okay. Wait. No, I don't. Do I have Esper?
No.
I do not have Esper. I need an initiative roll, please, Esper.
He's AFK, remember?
He is AFK. Well, I'm going to roll for him then.
Well, that's probably fine.
His parents apparently needed him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What did I meet? What's going on?
I'm rolling initiative for you.
Oof.
10.
Oh man, another 10.
That's gonna put you above Valdir and N then. Okay, so that's gonna be Esper at 10.
What are we fighting?
You don't know yet. I'm gonna tell you here in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Screechy things, probably.
Okay. I'm rolling a 13, a 6, a 4, and a 17, okay? so I've got that. I've got a 13 in there. I had a 6 and a 4. Okay. Tie goes to the player. Although it's a what is Aeon's Dex modifier? What is it? That's for Magnus. What is Aeon's Dex modifier? +2. Perfect. Okay, Aeon is okay. So yeah, perfect. All right, Kojiro, you're up first.
All right. Do I see anything dangerous?
No.
Would I need to make perception?
You can make perception if you want. Okay, hang on just a second. Oh, come on, there we go. This one. You hear what appears to be furious skittering nearby. You don't see it, but you hear it. To your left forward-ish.
All right. It worries me that I can't see them because I do have dark vision.
You cannot see them.
Okay. I will alert the party that I hear very furious scuttering. I will have my sword drawn.
Okay. Do you do anything else, Kojiro?
I can't see them, nor do I have a means to be able to see them.
Okay. Taya, you're up.
Okay, what are we up against? Do I roll, like, perception? What am I seeing?
You don't see anything right now. You have been alerted by Kojiro that something is skittering nearby, and to be on your guard.
Okay.
That's all you know right now. You
You
know that Aeon also... the only other thing that you know right now is that Magnus sent Aeon up ahead to the left path. That's all you know right now.
Is this a stone cave?
Yes. It is not worked stone. It is all natural, if it matters. So the floor is basically dirt and some stone. The walls are all stone, though. The ceiling is stone.
Okay.
That matters, yeah.
I'm gonna go. What challenge rating is okay. Wait, okay, let me ask. If I do conjure animals, I can't talk to them unless I also cast talk to animals, right?
Okay, say that one more time.
So if I conjure animals, right, I can't talk to them unless I cast speak with animals, right?
Let me think on that for a second.
They obey my verbal commands, but I don't know if I can get information.
You wouldn't be able to understand them, but they could understand you.
Right, okay.
Gesundheit.
Can I roll Arcana to see if there's any magic being cast here?
Roll Arcana. Not a damn bit.
Cool. What? What on again?
You rolled Arcana.
Yeah, that's true. Are there any traps?
I'm going to declare that if you make this check, it's going to be for your action slot.
That's fine. Can I
Perception.
roll? Oh, I was gonna use the spell find traps.
Oh, okay, yeah, spell find traps. Yeah. Go ahead and mark your spell slot off. What's your radius on that?
120 feet.
You sense no traps with. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure. 120 feet. Do you have to have sight or no?
Within line of sight, includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect that you would consider harmful or undesirable, which is specifically intended as such by its creator.
No, you would not see or hear any traps within your line of sight within 120 feet.
Okay. Fuck. Whatever. Okay.
I will tell you that based off of what you know, you can make a logical leap that whatever the skittering is would be made by a living thing.
Right. Okay. And I'll share that with the party. So.
Anything else?
That was my action, right?
Yeah. Well, you have bonus action, so. Or movement.
Not yet.
Okay. It is my turn then. As something lunges at Aeon. Just hang on. Because you don't have good sight on this, I'm not going to make this a public roll. 15 to hit. Does it hit? Does it hit Aeon? Magnus. Yes, it does. Aeon is going to take 7 piercing damage.
Hey, Liz, is Aeon beyond 120 feet from me?
No.
I have 120 foot dark vision.
I thought it was 120.
None of the party would know of what just happened unless you've been down here because you have no context. You would see something lunge at Aeon, but you would not know what it is except for 2 of you. Those 2 of you would be Esper and Octaya.
Hello.
So what do I see?
What do we see?
Oh, purity.
Monster.
Oh, fuck.
Lovely.
Time to buy more equipment.
Is this Mad Max?
Next would be... Hey, Magnus! Something lunged at Aeon. How dare they? They are rude.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, fuck.
Whoops. No,
I'll buy you a new Aeon, it's okay.
the irony is that, he was just talking to me earlier about that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, but seriously, okay. Seriously, though.
Yeah.
Wait,
This is actually, wait, what?
whose fault?
Is this Magnus in character or out of character?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, okay. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I remember what's being referred to here. Okay, that session. Oh boy, that we don't need to unpack that session again, please. Let's carry forward.
Yeah.
Magnus. We really don't want to unpack that session again. Let's not.
Hello, I'm back.
There is a dead pseudo dragon on your path to the left, about 45 feet down that path. That was Aeon.
I like the emphasis of was.
Magnus, what are you gonna do about it? You have line of sight of the one that just took down Aeon.
Sure, funny.
What the hell did I miss?
Well, dead pseudo dragon.
How?
Magnus is about to probably going to unleash the most unholy of headshots on this thing.
Headshot. Use unholy headshot. He has other unholy spells.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Depending on how close Aeon was, it could be ours if it are.
Kill Tentacle Mage, it'll be fine.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You made him mad.
You have angered the halfling.
You know what? That's 100% possible, Liz.
You know, it's not a good day till someone's dying.
That would make sense from the character.
Wow.
Aimed towards the creature, okay?
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
The milky tentacles! The milky tentacles!
Oh no!
Holy shit.
I think
God
I think what's happened here is that oh gee.
Nani.
I think what happened here is to never be spoken of again.
Nope.
As
Never again.
the void just tears open with Magnus' hatred and milky tentacles fill them all.
Very good. Okay, next. That's not an arms of Hadar. That's a hunger of Hadar.
Yep.
That's
And slurping noises.
slurping noises.
Jesus H. Christ.
Slurping noises, because
Jesus
why the
H.
fuck?
Christ.
I know, right?
I just read that. Holy shit, why does it actually say slurping noises?
It does,
It
yeah.
does.
It also says milky tentacles if you look through the whole description in the book.
He's
Wait,
gone.
what?
He's gone full tentacle mage on us. We're all dead. We're all doomed.
Holy mother of hentai.
You're
God.
not wrong. Welcome to the joke.
Well, I mean, you do you, man.
welcome to the running joke of the campaign. Enjoy your stay.
Exosanus te ominus mundus spiritus ominus satanica.
No.
Oh god. Okay. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Because it's 20-foot radius, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, 20-foot radius. Okay, I've got it in there. Perfect. It is now time for Marasi. There is a big fucking void of light where Aeon once flew,
Yeah.
where Aeon fell,
Yeah.
and where Magnus just looked and just. I'm just gonna say, Magnus is looking a little on the scary side right now. Just
then.
throwing that out there. It's just pitch black over there. Like, you can't even see what's going on in there. There's also, if I remember correctly, can you actually... Yeah, you can hear slurping noises coming out of that. That pitch blackness. A little unsettling.
Yeah, a little
Click
bit.
the wrong thing for you. We're fine.
20-foot
Maybe.
radius sphere.
Yeah. Yeah, about 25 feet into the corridor to the left is now pitch black. Path straight ahead, though, that's clear as day. It's a 15-foot wide pathway.
I'm gonna just go ahead and fix this problem of the slurping noise and everything else and do that.
It exactly covers the
It does exactly cover it. That's why I was asking how big it was. Let's just not with this, shall we?
Yeah, not that
Please,
noise.
that was
Blessed silence.
The slurping sounds immediately stop.
Ah. Magnus, what did you just do? Rossi just done it. Yes. Yes, I
It's all just defending her sanity at this point.
You idiot!
do.
What did you do?
Because I silenced the tentacles, but Magnus?
Explain,
okay, buddy?
Magnus.
That's okay. We'll get Aeon back afterwards, and you can bring her back. It's fine.
We have a problem.
You know, that 20-foot radius over there might as well be outer space.
At least for now, yeah.
A concentration
there's
up to
no
10
noise in
minutes,
it.
concentration up to 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Everything's...
What? Hang on. Tough things, Magnus? What are you talking about?
I mean, we don't really know what they were.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a rust monster.
How
Oh.
tough is it?
Not very tough, I mean, but they do get hungry. They normally don't, I mean, they're not really evil or awful creatures. They just go looking for things. They just eat. All they do is eat. You feed them, you could have one as a pet. I had one as a pet.
the DM slowly backs away from the entire party at this particular moment.
Okay, Magnus,
Especially from Esper.
you can take care of the rust monster if that's as Esper called it. Just it's gonna be okay.
Hang on, what exactly do rust monsters eat?
Metal. Well, technically they eat rust. What they touch turns to rust and then they eat it.
Dude, that sounds fucking cool.
Anyway, Marasi, anything else?
No, that's it.
My turn. You hear skittering in the distance. Well, not distance, but not too far off.
Down the same tunnel that the silence is in?
No, where you originally heard the noise. And it's heading away from you.
I mean, the bad thing we could really run down here are Driders.
Next, Wimtoss.
I'm just gonna look down the hallway.
Which hallway? The one that's
where?
darkened to the left or the straight ahead?
Straight ahead.
It goes for about how far is your dark vision?
Infinite.
Most people it's 60 feet unless you are a drow and you live in the Underdark, in which case it's 120.
You don't see the end of the hallway, but you do see a fork off to the left, just barely at the edge of your vision.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna grip my sword if anything comes out.
Okay. Next. Esper.
Well, I mean, Magnus, you want to kill it, right? Don't know if there's a whole lot. Let's see, do I? I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay, what action are you holding?
Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just kind of step a little bit forward and wait.
Okay. Just waiting for the first thing that approaches the group?
I'm just waiting till I see something hostile.
Okay. Voldir.
Voldir is going to swap from his rapier to his bow.
Okay.
And is also going to hold an action. 2 shots at anything hostile that comes towards the group.
Very good. Next. Tamsin, you're up.
Oh boy. I think I'm just going to wait.
Serenity.
I'm.
Your turn.
There are several things I can do, but I believe if you did say there is nothing currently there, right?
There is a huge there's a darkness down the path to your left about 25 feet in, where Aeon fell. Straight ahead, there's a path 15 feet. Beyond that, you can't see anything. There was some skittering moving away from you, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in a defensive stance and hold there.
Okay. Next. Party would hear more skittering.
Going away from us?
Away from you, yes. Next is Croesus.
Croesus remains unsure. So do these things, do they break magical items?
What now?
No.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely
meta knowledge.
sure.
You don't know that. Your character doesn't know that, I should say.
Baron's character doesn't know that.
Does Esper know?
Baron's character would know that, actually.
Yeah, I'm the one who said no.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
I don't think so,
Well,
anyway.
Tell you what, if my blade breaks, you're paying for it. Closest
Fuck
who goes-
yourself.
I'm glad we understand each other. Closest goes forward with the blade up to the spear. You said it's 25 feet away? Right?
Say that one more time?
Did you say the spear is 25 feet away?
That is correct, to your left.
Okay. Can I... Closest just will be there and be ready to poke at things that come out of it.
Fantastic. So you're walking up to the spear but not going in, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm actually 10 feet away from the spear since I have reach.
Fantastic. For those of you who had line of sight shots lined up on anything that pops out of the spear, it's now blocked.
Joy.
Next. You hear more skittering. Heading away from you.
Alright.
It is Kojiro's turn.
Would my instincts be able to tell me, since I am no foreigner to people trying to run away, that they're running away from us?
Insight check.
Nope, I don't know.
I mean, Magnus is really fucking scary with slurping noises coming out of an orb of darkness.
It's silenced.
Well, before it got silenced.
Yes, before it got silenced.
There were slurping noises coming out of there. I mean, that's enough to creep me out. The skittering noises can wait. What the fuck is Magnus?
Okay, I will trust Magnus and see, hey, are you okay, dude? So I'm pretty sure whatever you just did is what's weirding us out and probably terrifying them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anything else, Kojiro?
I'm not very much worried about that.
Okay.
So I'm more thinking, alright, let's hold off everyone on being murder, because I'm pretty sure if they haven't come out yet, they're either running away or dead.
Okay. Octaya.
Hello.
Hello. There was a giant orb of darkness making slurping sounds to your left, about 25 feet, where Aeon fell. You heard skittering sounds heading away from you. Beyond that, you have no visuals on anything. You know, however, that you're going up against rust monsters, or at least a rust monster that attacked Aeon.
Yeah. There's another path, right?
Yeah, there's to the left, which has that darkness where the slurping sounds were coming from, until Marasi mercifully cast silence upon that entire.
Right.
And then there's a path straight ahead. That's about 15 feet wide. Yes.
Can I roll perception on that one? See if there's anything down there.
Sure. Nothing that you can see. You don't see the end of the hallway, but as far as you can see, yeah, there's nothing there.
Okay. I don't know what I want to. I don't know. I think the Hunger of Hadar kind of like ended the fight. Can I move forward into that straight tunnel, the 15?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Let me go ahead and do that. You're just moving your full movement?
35 feet, yeah.
35 feet, you got it. Done.
Anything happening?
You can see at the end of the passage, it curves to the left.
It curves to the left.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's all you can see right now.
Okay. How far away is that end of the path there?
The end of the path? Where it curves left?
Yeah.
You can curve left in 20 feet. It looks like it might be continuing to be a 15-foot wide hallway as it curves to the left.
Okay, but it's 20 feet until that curve?
20 feet until you can take the curve, yes.
Okay. Okay. Question. If I want to use a level 2 spell, but I don't have any level 2 spell slots, can I use the level 3 spell slot?
Yes, you can. What are you planning?
Okay. I'm gonna do Misty Step to get to the end of that hallway and see what the curve is around.
Okay, that'll burn a spell slot. I believe that is your bonus action.
It is, actually.
Yes. Okay, you're going to go to the end of the completely end of the hallway, right?
Yep, right that curve. I want to see what's around the curve.
Fantastic. Hey, you look around the curve. Oh, look, there are 2 more rust monsters down the hallway.
Think about. And I'm on my own right now.
Yeah, you are.
Remind me, does transforming into a beast, does that cost an action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
You can turn your bonus action to a full action though. That's perfectly fine.
Right.
So if you want to, if because you've already used Misty Step, which is a bonus action, you can say, okay, my full action is now a bonus action. My full action is now a bonus action.
Right.
I'll use that to transform. That's fine.
Let's not do that. Let's play a game. How far in front of me are they?
The closest one is 50 feet. The other one is 55. The one at 55 has partial cover.
Okay.
It's about 50% cover.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm thinking here how I want to go around this.
That's okay.
That's not what I want there. Let's see. There it is. You can make the wall to 50 feet long. Can I throw a wind wall down?
A what wall? Wind wall?
Wall.
Gust of wind or wind wall? I want to make sure.
Wind wall.
Okay,
the range is 120 feet.
Pop spell card, please.
Yeah, yep.
I won't make you burn it with this pop. I need to see it.
Sorry, that wasn't what you wanted there. 1 second.
I'll pull up the description. That's fine. Wind wall. Hang on.
I got it. Here you go. Oh, no, don't freeze, please.
It's okay. I've already got it.
Too late.
Make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high. Yeah, so it's basically a firewall, except it's wind as opposed to...
firewalls.
120 feet. Yeah, you could make a wind wall.
Okay, I'm going to put that at 45 feet.
Uh-huh.
No, at 50 feet. Sorry.
You're going to put it at 50
feet? Feet wide.
It's going to go basically from one end of the wall to the other.
Yeah.
All the way, correct? Okay.
Oh, 1 foot thick. I'll make it 1 foot thick then. How's that?
Yeah, it has to be 1 foot thick. That's as thick as it can go.
And how high is the ceiling on here?
It's
15?
gonna get it's higher than 15, but it's gonna get pretty close. It's more than halfway. I'll put it that way.
Okay, I'm putting it at 50 feet away from me. So right at that rust monster, you say?
Got it. Okay. When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a strength saving throw. That is correct.
Can we take the second roll on that for that?
No, I have to take the first roll,
That's
but
not
I need to
good.
make a strength save against you.
Yep.
We're gonna make a strength saving throw here. That's a pass.
Um,
Because it's DC. Oh wait, what's your spell DC? That doesn't
15.
look right. That's a fail. Take the full damage. That's gonna be 12 damage, bludgeoning.
Sad.
Any small or smaller flying creatures or objects cannot pass through the wall.
Wait.
Won't matter. It's a medium size.
Wait. Is it my spell DC or is it the actual DC of the thing?
It's your spell DC.
Okay, so it's 15. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. It's just gonna be for right now. It's gonna be the 12 damage.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So
I'm gonna shout back to the party as well. There's 2 more down here.
Okay. Next, it is my turn, but I have to take damage from Magnus's lovely, lovely spell over there. I need to take 2d6 cold damage. 2d6. It's going to be 11 damage. There we go. That's a cold damage. And it is difficult terrain, so I have to spend twice as much movement to get half as far. You cast it right on him, so he has to spend all his points getting through that. And he does not even get out of it in that case. Then that means, of course, that he's going to take some damage here. He's going to take... the other part of it was 2d6 what? Dex save or take 2d6 acid, okay? So it's going to be a dex save. 2d6 acid then. Roll 2d6. So it's going to be another 7 damage. So that's going to do a total of 18 damage. No worries. Next is going to be Magnus. By the way, for those of you in the party, you did see Octaya cast a spell, and also you did hear information relayed that there's 2 more further down the hall. Yep. Thank you. Petrie, what's our timetable? We need to be done in, what, 30 minutes?
Approximately, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should be. Yes. It's... You didn't see anything pop out of it.
One would not recommend doing that.
Well, it hurts.
Yeah.
I won't do it again, but I mean, do it.
Magnus, that's up to you. I get the feeling, though, after that display, if anything pops out of there, you're probably going to want to try to kill it with lots of prejudice. Yeah, I'm thinking this is kind of the moment where Magnus wants to kill the thing.
Yeah.
Although you do have a Croesus blocking the hallway. Dark sphere of lootery.
The question is it the 1st or the 7th sphere of lootery?
I'm pretty sure it's only the 6th.
Oh, so we're not into Slanesh realm. Got it.
Shooting through the Croesus is a viable option. It is a legal action if that's what you're talking about. Is it the moral option? The DM shrugs. And grabs his popcorn.
What is immoral?
It's the thing where the party isn't murder hobos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just, I get the sense that these are rhetorical questions, and Magnus is going to just shoot anyway.
It's the question, though. It's how... How upset are you, Magnus?
I mean, considering what just happened...
And Valder's just gonna go over here, behind
He's
the
either upset or
halfling.
kinky. One of the two.
Who says it has to be of the two?
I mean, that's the only time the Hunger of Hadar comes out, is either you're really upset or you've been eating too many clams.
One of them is
Who says it only has to be one?
Oh boy,
Well,
here comes the epic monologue. Hang on. Here comes the epic monologue. Magnus has about 3 things. One of them is paper. So. One of them is also Aeon. I have a feeling this is going to be
the other ones. Yeah.
Last headshots out of the ass. Croesus, duck, and cover.
God damn, this is not gonna go well.
Nope. No, it's not.
Watch it go perfectly.
He did say 10 feet from the sphere, so yes, you could actually go past him and be standing right at the edge of the sphere.
Look, he's tall enough you can fire between his legs.
That is true, he has halfling nimbleness.
Would you like to go prone and shoot between his legs?
He doesn't have
to go prone. So many levels
he doesn't have
wrong.
to.
There are so many levels of wrong about to happen here. I'm just saying.
He doesn't even have to go prone, though.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't. You could move through it. That's perfectly fine. I'm not talking about... I'm saying if you want to go prone to shoot through Croesus without hitting Croesus as opposed to just going past Croesus.
You don't need to go... He doesn't need to go prone. He's tiny. And Croesus is small.
He's small.
Or small, yes, but...
His height...
I forgot tiny is literally a...
Tiny is tiny. Now, if he was tiny, I would agree.
You can shoot through allied spaces without causing harm to your ally. Just gonna put that out there. Just gives a +2 bonus to AC for whatever you're shooting at.
You have no LOS, though. You have no sight of it. I mean, that's the other problem here. I mean, that's the other problem here. I'm going to effectively declare disadvantage on the shot if you're going to take it. I'm going to declare disadvantage.
Nat one.
Yes, there's the connection. There's the connection I was waiting for. And Petrie, just go ahead and turn on the mature stream. We've gone full. We've gone.
Listen, as long as you don't hear a slight sizzling sound close to you, you're fine.
We'll probably fix that if it happens. Don't worry.
Yeah,
as long as you don't smell smoke, you're fine.
I mean, do you really need them anyway?
Magnus, I will just say...
Magnus,
I'll say this right now. Hang on. I'll say this right now. If the roles were reversed and I were in your shoes, and I'm stating this with no bias when I say this, I would probably be like, fuck that noise, headshot to the face. And damn the consequences. And just play it in character. I would play it in character.
Than
normal.
Butt.
Yeah, aim a few inches lower than you would normally do. So, yeah.
Would you mind dispelling the spear? It would be much easier to hit them if you dispel the spear.
The sphere is currently protecting us.
Not really.
It's blocking the tunnel.
I'm also...
Oh god, I need disadvantage though. I need another roll on that, please.
Watch that be the lower roll.
Probably. 18. Hang on.
It's still a hit.
I'll take the damage of 14. 18. Hey, Magnus, how would you like? How dead would you like your rust monster?
How crispy do you like your calamari?
Don't flinch.
You know, Peachy, I'm just gonna say, if this was Critical Role, there would be fan art out the ass right now.
Absolutely.
There should be fan art anyway.
Still can be.
There would be fan art out the ass right now.
We need to hire someone to do fan art for us.
You want to pay for it?
No.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm very upset that neither of the bards have started up with Chestnut's Roast.
Yeah,
No, chestnuts roasting on an
Okay, one of us knows better than
We don't need...
Let's, yeah, don't do that.
Okay, did we not learn anything from the elf in the store that you were just in and tried to sing Christmas carols? Get that noise out of here.
You're too ahead in the season, man. Get out.
Listen, we need listen, you're in the wrong season right now. You're in the absolute wrong season because we're in the spoop season right now. It's almost October, and you know what that
really.
means.
It's really
Hey,
not
I'm okay,
almost
but I'm
October at
slightly
all.
scared.
Don't.
Anyway.
Well, it is the nightmare before Christmas, so.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, there. Nobody would know. You just fired a shot into the darkness. Marasi, as you were the first bard after his turn.
I already declared my action like 15 minutes ago.
Yes, you did.
So I'm gonna send you what I'm doing.
Yes,
and
please.
I'm gonna talk
I know.
to Magnus himself.
I did
Actually,
see the request.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need this first.
Let's see.
That went well.
That would be appropriate.
Yep. And then, oh my gosh, I forget how long that one is.
It's okay.
The card is so long.
It's quite all right. Quite all right.
Okay.
I'm good. If I remember correctly, let me just hang on. You find something here. Oh yes. Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, I'll figure out what's going on with that on after my turn slightly, but yeah.
Fantastic. We'll wait on the payoff on that because since it's basically a reserved thing. It is my turn. Hey, Octaya.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you have anything metallic on you that you are wearing?
Isn't she a druid?
I simply have to ask the question. That includes a weapon.
Okay, does it include like items, magical items?
No. I'm only talking about things that you have equipped, and I'm only talking about. Let's see. Hang on.
Because I have rings.
No, not your magical items. Non-magical metallic items. Probably not as a druid. Basically, do you have what's your weapon?
I have a scimitar.
Then you have a weapon, but your armor can't be metallic.
My armor's not metallic. I have leather armor on.
Yeah.
And I have a wooden shield.
That's fine.
The shield should have like metal bolts in it, though, shouldn't it?
It's a wooden shield.
It can be base wood.
That's true.
Fantastic. Next, Wimtoss.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm gonna move towards that fork where further down the hall towards Octaya.
Okay, that's fine. You're gonna move to where towards Octaya. Okay. Yep. Wimtoss, give me a second. Let me put you on there. Magnus, what are you sending me? Okay, you move down the hall towards Octaya. Let's see. Do you have any line of sight? You still have you have line of sight on Octaya now again. No other line of sight on anything. You just see Octaya.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna unsheath my sword, get ready.
Okay. Hang on just a second. I got to take care of something real quick. I got to take care of this, though. Let's see. I need to get this. Okay, so I'll send that, and then up next is Esper's turn.
I'm gonna start heading down towards Octaya.
Esper's heading down to where Octaya is. That's perfectly fine.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to him.
Okay. Oh, perfect. You're gonna do that on your own. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Valdir.
Valdir's gonna
Do
head.
I see anything?
Oh, go ahead.
Not yet.
Then I'll
you see
dash.
Octaya. Okay. You'll keep going. As you get to 20 feet, you see that you're almost at the corner. You're basically right near the corner, and you see one rust monster near Octaya. You can reach the rust monster, and you can put yourself in between the rust monster and Octaya. Although, well, not quite 100% in between, but you can cut off.
I'm gonna stand in between them and let them see my gleaming, beautiful, bright, shiny, metallic armor.
I'm sensing an Octaya rolls for eye roll.
I mean, well,
I roll
here's the thing
damage.
though, like, I don't have anything metal out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's not the point. There's a separate point involved in this.
Okay. And yes, I roll.
Yeah, and yeah, yeah. The point is to see if the point here is to determine what they're targeting, essentially. Next, it's going to be Tamsin.
Tamsin.
I'm really unsure of what to do in this situation, man.
Everybody's running down the corridor right now.
Okay, let's just go with that then.
Okay.
Unless I didn't quite have my turn.
Oh, you didn't have your turn. I'm sorry.
Never
Go ahead.
mind.
Sorry. Yeah. You are first.
No worries. He's gonna move down the corridor. Does he still get the bonus from his sword?
Yes.
Alston Chief? Good. Then he's gonna move the 50 feet down towards Octaya.
Okay, 50 feet. Okay. So yeah, I'm assuming you attuned to it. Is that correct?
Yes.
On the way. Okay. You reach the corner at 50 feet, and you see to your left. You see one rust monster.
It's gonna take 2 arrows.
Fantastic. No cover for this, by the way. You have a clear shot.
First one's a 13 plus... Wait, where are you? Plus 8, so I'm certain that hits.
That'll hit, yeah. 21 will hit.
It's 21, and second one is a 13 plus 8.
That'll hit. Give me some damage rolls, please.
Alright, 1, 2. Of
8 damage, okay.
It nat 1'd on damage twice. God damn.
That's rough, buddy.
Perhaps.
Roll 20.
Next.
Yep.
Now it is Tamsin.
Yeah.
We run, boy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Because you saw basically Valdir pull out his bow and shoot at something. You don't see where he's shooting yet, though.
Okay.
Next. Anything else?
No. Also,
You can
there's no
dash
map
if you want
for
to get in
it.
there. You can dash.
What do I have to do for dashing?
Basically, you give up your action to double your movement speed, so you can move another 30 feet.
do that then.
Okay. So you continue down the hall. Again, at 20 feet, you get to the corner, and you see one rust monster. You can get in its face within 5 more feet.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
I mean, I don't know if I can attack anyways.
You would have to use a bonus action if you want to attempt to damage it. You don't have your action because you use it to dash. Remember though, Tamsin, you are a caster. Remember that.
Oh.
Oh, I need to correct that. There we go. Yeah, your spell should be correct now.
So wait, can I cast spells as a bonus action, or?
That depends. Let's see what spells you have. Give me a sec. Let's see. You have... Yes, you can, actually.
Oh.
Because you have the... Hang on. I'm going to show you something on your sheet. It's called Quicken Spell. Remember that thing I told you about before? That thing that you were like, oh, I like it? Yeah, it's Quicken Spell. You can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time from an action to a bonus action.
How do I, how many points do I have exactly again?
You have 6.
Okay. You know what, let's do that then.
Okay. You will use 2 of your sorcery points to use your Quicken Spell. And what spell would you like to cast? I would say at this point, you've only got line of sight on one thing. It might be cantrip time, just FYI.
I know, I'm just looking at which one... You know what, I'm feeling them... Let me just look to make sure that it's not going to do anything bad.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking Ray of Frost.
Okay. Ray of Frost. Give me an attack roll with that, please. Should be on your sheet.
Yeah, I just click it, right?
Yeah, just click it.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
How do you want to kill it, Tamsin?
Oh.
Soften him up before you.
I don't really care. Flavor it. I don't care how it goes.
Okay. I like my rust monsters apparently popsicle flavored or something like that, which is basically what this rust monster is, a complete and total popsicle. So, you know. By the way, what does popsicle flavor taste like? In before taste like chicken?
Tastes like Canada.
Oh, okay. I thought that was maple syrup. Anyway. Next, Serenity. Everybody's running down the hall. You just saw this deckhand that Valdir hired. Holy shit, she can cast spells.
The unslappable one.
Leaf? Do we have a leaf?
Are they... The leaf is missing in action.
Rip leaf.
Rip Leaf. Okay. Leaf is going to give up her turn, or at least we'll move her down the order at this point. It is now my turn then. Right, that's going to happen. Croesus.
The way...
yeah. I've got some good news for you.
Yes?
Every part of your body is still intact.
Wonderful.
Got some bad news for you. The That fucking tentacle mage just tried to shoot between your legs.
I'm thoroughly aware of that. The way, so I just want to make sure that I get something right. The way that Madness described his kill, it seems to imply that the void is gone.
No, the void is there. Oh, it's still there. It's still very dark in there.
The void remains.
It always remains. Silently waiting.
For its next target.
Madness? Madness? I punch you in the face.
Oh my god, you're gonna try to punch him in the face? That's a strength roll. That's not. Oh wait, Fist of Double Vision. What the fuck?
It's an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Magnus, what's your AC?
Can I attempt to intercept?
Can't
Cutting
allow
words.
that based off of you didn't declare an action, a held action.
That's fine.
You can cutting words. You're a lore bard.
I'm
You take
standing.
5
Oh,
damage.
I can actually. You're right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ha
can.
Cutting words.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Pop spell card.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because it's a reaction,
Forget
right?
that I'm a bard. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine. Could you see so you can use? Bardic
The bard
Inspiration?
forgets how to bard.
Yeah. It happened.
Give me a D8, please.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're attempting to subtract from his roll, correct?
Yeah.
The 17 becomes a 10. I'm assuming that misses you, Magnus, correct? Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be advantage, Croesus? I don't think that is.
Reckless attack.
Doesn't matter. Oh, well, yeah. That
Oh,
makes it advantage.
well, then it's still 17.
No,
Because it takes the first 17 down to a 10.
it
But they're
takes
still-
whichever attack hits and subtracts it away. It's meant to protect
Since it's
yourself from.
advantage, it would take the higher of the two down by 10. Since they're both 17, it's practically a roll of 10. That's how it would work for advantage.
So yes, I punch Madness in the face.
No.
And you
No,
miss.
actually, you miss.
Yeah, you miss.
But I still have a 17 because advantage.
You
Yeah, but
don't.
you still
Advantage
miss.
would not help you against cutting.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the cutting words, whatever roll you take is then has the number subtracted. It is an effect after you choose which roll you're taking.
I rule in favor of cutting words. That's a miss.
Okay. Don't.
No pain. No damage. Anything
we
else,
all
Croesus?
see this.
Oh, yeah. Well, everyone except for Valdir, who's too far around the corner to see it.
And me.
Everyone else in the party sees it.
I will give Croesus a very narrow glare.
My turn.
Don't forget, I'm up in front as well. Probably the same distance as Valdir.
I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Valdir did see it. Esper did not. I'm sorry. I need to correct myself on that. Okay.
No range. Damn.
Kojiro. Your turn. I really want to move this along, guys.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm simply going to give him a very evil glare and turn to help the others out.
Okay.
That did not make me happy. And how far away from me?
You can't see any rust monsters.
Okay. I will move close the distance then.
You'll close the distance. What's your movement speed? 30?
Yep.
All right, close the distance 30 feet. Of course, you see the end of the hole, which veers off to the left. You see no rust monsters yet.
I will wait there, because I am not wanting to round that corner just yet.
Okay, Octaya, your turn.
Hello. Where are the rust monsters in relation to me right now?
They are within 15 and 20 feet of you. The one that is 15 feet is partially obscured by Esper. 20 feet is fully in view.
Okay.
They're within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Fun times, fun times. Let's... let me read something real quick. Let me check. Smooth appears, blah, blah, blah. Fails if you... Okay, that won't work. Okay. Esper is like 5 feet, like right beside the thing.
Esper is directly next to you, and blocking your partially blocking your field point of view, line of sight against the one that's 15 feet away from you. You can still see it. You can still attack it, but it's partial cover. I'm going to declare less than 50%. The one that's 20 feet away from you has no cover at all. You have a clear line of sight. Both rust monsters are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. I want to cast Moonbeam as a 3rd level. It is
You can cast that indoors?
I don't want to hit him, right? It's a 5-foot radius.
Give me a second. You can cast that indoors? Let me check.
No, I'm not. Don't say anything about it.
There's no declaration that it has to be outdoors, therefore I will allow it.
Alright, I'm casting it at 3rd level, which I will put in.
Okay, at 3rd level. 14 damage on a Constitution save. It's half damage if it's half damage on a pass. Okay. Spell DC is 15, correct?
Yeah.
You got a nat 10 on the normal damage though.
Not one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
DC 15 against con save. Okay. That's a fail.
Okay.
By the way, we're going bottom to top on this.
Okay.
And that's a fail. They both fail. That's going to be 14 damage to both. Very good. Anything else?
Yeah. That's I think that's it.
Okay.
It doesn't cost me a spell slot now to keep that spell up, right?
Correct.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I think you just have to burn like a bonus action or something like that, or an action to move it. If memory serves me.
I am happy with that.
Okay. Next up would be Magnus. Croesus just threw a punch at you.
We're having a discussion in chat.
Okay.
It's been going on for a little while now.
Okay. If that discussion is more than 2 statements, I'm going to have to declare that as your action, by the way. Because this is full conversation level stuff. Marassi, you're involved in it as well?
Yeah, I am.
Is Wimtoss involved in it?
No.
I don't see Wimtoss involved in it. Wimtoss, your turn.
I'm going to continue towards Octaya.
2, 3, 4, so you're 20 feet down the hall. Good news, you see 2 rust monsters there.
Illuminated in a dim glow of moonlight.
Yes, and there is there's moonlight there.
Ah.
Crispy critters. They're beginning to get crispy.
See, the moonlight's coming from her eyes. It's far more terrifying.
You still have 10 feet of movement, and you have, you'll need to take, I think, 5 to get clear line of sight. Let me see. Let me make sure. You have clear line of sight on the one that's 30 feet away. You do not on the one that's 25. You need to move 5 feet to get clear line of sight on the one that's 25 feet away.
Okay, I'm just gonna get into defensive posture.
Okay. Esper. It's your turn, Esper. Perfect timing.
Oh, cool. So what do I see in front of me?
You see 2 rust monsters. Tamsin's character killed one with a ray of frost. There are 2 crispy, starting to become crispy critters in front of you. One 10 feet in front of you, one 15 feet in front of you. Clear line of sight. Currently burning in the pale moonlight.
Oh, they got moonbeamed. Okay.
Yeah.
Moonlights.
Well, I'm going to then do this at a 3rd level. Center. Oh, nope. I forgot something. I'm gonna walk up to one of them.
By the way, before we do that, Octaya, where did you center that? Did you center it on the one that was closer or further?
The one that was further so it wouldn't hit Esper.
Okay, so what's your radius on that?
So it wouldn't hit Esper.
What's your radius on that?
5.
5,
no,
okay.
No, wait, hold on. What is it? It's something, man.
Yeah, I got you. It is a 5-foot radius.
5 foot radius, 40 foot
Yes,
high.
it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you can walk up to it.
Walk up to it. They're both within 15 feet of me now?
They are both within 15 feet of you.
Okay.
They were before.
Oh, well.
You didn't have to move
This will
to
be
do
a
that.
little more, this will be a little more fun then.
Okay. Walk up. Thunderwave. What level are you casting it as?
3rd.
Third level, mark your 3rd level off.
That's a little damage. Stupid.
You have it listed as a spell, not as an attack.
Okay. Well,
I can help you fix it later.
2d8, 3d8, 48.
Hey, give me a 48 if you would. Yep.
I'll put 4 S8 instead of D8.
There you go. 26 damage. What's your spell
16.
DC? Won't matter. Half damage will kill anyway. How do you want to kill him?
Fuck off! And it's just a very resonating on the off part.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Is it no damage for a fail or for a succeed? No damage?
No, it's half damage and push 10 feet away. Or half damage and not push 10 feet away from me.
Oh, if it's half damage, then yeah, they're both dead. How do you want to kill them?
Yeah, it's just a, very much in like Aerosmith fashion. Fuck off! Just slams my sword down onto the ground.
They fly 15 feet backwards and just their belly up dead.
We got him. Ooh, moonlight.
She blinks, the beams are gone for a moment.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, y'all need something here.
Memory.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my god, the music.
Yeah, I know. Because everybody's gonna get 100 XP for that fight.
That threw me
Wait,
off.
no, my math is wrong. I'm sorry. My math is wrong. Hold up. There's 10 people here. I'm sorry. It's 50 XP for the fight. Per person. 50 XP.
Okay.
Okay.
But that is actually going to be where we stop. We'll continue further. By the way, before we close it out, Magnus, are you dispelling your arms of your hunger of Hadar? Do you want to break concentration on that, or are you going to leave it up? Serious question. I need to know for going into the next session. 1 and 2 after. Oh, okay. I misunderstood then. I'm sorry. Okay, so Croesus, yeah, you would have seen it dead. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
He wouldn't have seen it dead because the void ate it. That was how he killed it.
No, but he would see a dead body, though. He would see a dead rust monster after the fact. All right. Okay. Hang on. Wait. No. Hang on. I need to double check something. Hunger of Hadar. Give me a second. I need to see if you would have seen it dead. Give me a sec. Hunger.
It's not that I care about that one monster. It's just that I wanted to be able to keep searching for more monsters, and I couldn't do that because there was a void in the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm checking something real quick. I gotta pull up your sheet, Magnus, real quick.
We'll discuss this off stream then, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okie doke, so that's where we'll end for today. Successful battle! Rust Monsters defeated! Journey into the Underdark, apparently. Good ship voyage. But yeah, so we'll end for tonight. See you guys next week.